No, I wasn't streaming yet. Now we won't get that hot product placement revenue.
Gotta get those cheese curds.
Cheese curds are good.
I've never had them.
What?
He has too much self-respect.
I don't understand.
Culver's cheese curds are not good.
What?
Al's stupid about all food, so I wouldn't worry about it.
They're fine if they're your only option, but
what do you even like at Culver's? Because you don't eat burgers, Andrew.
He likes he likes Mountain Dew.
No, what do you like?
Well, they have excellent onion rings. They have good cheese curds. They have good fries. They have good ultimate grilled cheeses, except now they don't have those anymore. So you just have to get a normal grilled cheese and then tell them to add a bunch of stuff to it, which is probably cheaper. Sometimes they have pretzel bites. Those are really good. Ice cream is really good. You guys are stupid, but especially Al, but especially Derek.
Hey, Dave, I've got some Stargate trivia for you.
Okay.
How long can a wormhole stay open?
It's like, oh God, it's like 30 minutes or something.
I'll give it to you. 38 minutes.
Oh, well, okay.
They really should have made it the exact length of an episode.
They should have. I was expecting that, actually.
It went down a little bit because now there's more commercials.
Yeah, they got to have the credits run. What does DHD stand for?
The dial home device.
Yeah. What planet is Teal'c from?
Oh, God.
Earth.
Abydos.
Chulak.
No, Abydos
Chulak,
is
the
the
city.
one they went to. Was,
yeah, he was from...
Chulak.
Started with a J.
Yeah, no, it was Chulak.
No, he was a Jafar. Okay, a Jafar.
Yeah.
Jaffa.
Unless Chulak was a city, which, planets and cities, what's the difference in Stargate?
True.
Who kills Share?
Oh, God.
Spoilers.
Either Daniel or Teal'c.
No. Share was his wife.
Yeah.
Daniel's
Yeah.
wife.
Oh,
She
yeah.
got
Claudia Black.
Gua'ulded, though.
She got
Yeah. Guess for it.
I mean, in a way, the Gua'uld killed her.
Teal'c is the answer.
Yeah.
Where is
the first season of that ran on, was it Showtime? That's why they could have full frontal nudity in the show.
Yeah, they remade that episode and took the stupid nudity out.
Sorry, I was also arguing with my wife. What was the right answer on the Who Killed Share? I'm pretty sure it was Teal'c. Yeah.
Where is the Cheyenne Mountain Complex located?
In the
Cheyenne Mountain.
Mountains.
NORAD.
It's looking for a
Denver.
state.
Denver. Colorado. Sorry.
Colorado.
Yep.
The Cheyenne Mountain Complex has an official Stargate door. It is actually a broom closet.
Yep.
That's funny. Which character left the show at the end of season 8?
Like all of them?
Richard Dean Anderson.
Kurt Russell.
I know there was 10 seasons, but they
Eight would have
cut
been
all
Anderson.
that out.
Jack
officially.
O'Neill. Yep. Who's the first? Oh, this is easy. Who's the first main villain of the show?
Ra.
No.
Scorpio.
Show.
Raw was the movie. The show was
Apophis.
Yes.
Apophis, yes.
Which of SG-1's Earth enemies later becomes a king?
Is
What?
Earth enemies?
Was it
Mayberry?
May something?
It's Mayborn.
Mayborn.
I don't think I saw that far.
That guy was the best.
Yeah, he was.
He was the
All right,
best
one more.
looking
What's the
government
name
guy.
of Jack O'Neill's son?
Charlie.
Yep.
Charlie. Yeah.
You guys are geeks.
I rewatched season 1 like last year,
Oh,
and he mentions Charlie about every episode.
yeah.
Yeah, he forgets his son
Season
after
1,
season 1.
Stargate, better or worse than season 1 of Smallville?
Yes.
It depends on what you're watching it for.
Season 1 of Stargate is better than Smallville.
I don't know about that.
I mean, okay, sure. It depends what you're watching it for. I'll give you that.
You want some of that sweet CW high school awkwardness.
I made it up to season 5 of Smallville this time. I stalled out.
You just keep watching it over and over again?
Well, no.
It peters out after season 4. I mean, really.
No, dude. No, the season where she's like a witch and there's witch shit going on, that was already, they were well over the shark at that point.
Are we streaming now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna alienate a huge percentage of your fan
Of
base
our
based
one
off what you're
viewers.
saying.
Either that or we're really going to lock the guy in, one of the two.
Actually, he probably whoever this one user is probably has no idea what we're talking about because they're not as old as we are.
True. Oh yeah, maybe I'm on season 6. Season 5 had Spike. Buffy,
Oh yeah, he was Brainiac, right?
I guess.
James Marsters. That was a great comment too.
Oh, and then that's right. And Lex becomes
that part.
Zod, and Lana marries him. Yeah, that was wow. It was just something.
Lex becomes Zod.
Yeah, for a while, briefly.
His body is taken over,
Okay.
by the Kryptonian essence of that other guy.
Yeah.
You
I
know
gotta
how
go
comic
back to
books
that.
are.
And then Lana's
Smallville
like, I gotta get me
Super
some
Show.
of that.
How do I get to that Smallville website?
I don't know what website you're talking about. The one where it tells how many times
yes,
she gets knocked
you
out.
do. Yeah.
I don't know what you're
I think.
asking. If you're asking like where you get them, the YAR is where you get them. Although it was on one of the streaming services. I don't know which one. Probably Peacock. That one's got all the dumb stuff. Peacock has Highlander. Honestly, I probably watch Peacock more now than I watch Netflix. This stream sponsored by.
Yes, but does it have all of the bad Highlanders to finish things out?
What?
Oh yeah,
There's
like
no bad Highlander.
like the movies. You mean? Let's check. I'm there right now.
Did you
It's-
actually ever watch that final movie, Dave?
Yeah, in game or whatever it was actually called.
The one that was on Sci-Fi?
Yeah, they got.
It's got Highlander Reunion, a 17-minute movie where Mythos plans to get married and settle down with a mortal woman and her son. Other than that, it only has the first movie and then the series.
How?
Endgame, yeah, Highlander Endgame in 2000.
If Clark Kent is, Superman, how does he get knocked out so much?
Kryptonite.
Super knockouts.
Well, so they did a smart thing if you're going to have a show of the week for Smallville, and the town was seeded with kryptonite, and it in this version of the show, people who grew up around it would like gain weird superpowers. So it was a good way to have a new freak of the week, and then challenges for Clark that don't just involve him being kryptonited every single episode, which is the problem with every Superman movie. That said,
Oh, there it is. Highlander: The Source, 2007.
oh yeah.
Are the Stargate movies any good? I think there's 4 of them now, aren't there?
They're not.
Excluding the
They're
first
not.
one.
They're not good. I don't know if they're awful.
The
I'd say they're
first one
Stargate. They're just
The
more
first
Stargate,
one
right?
is a movie. The others were continuations of the TV series.
Yeah, I've seen the Kurt Russell one. I'm
No,
talking
that's not what
the.
we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Weren't
I
there?
thought
Wait, how
I
many?
thought there were 4. There's one that retells the story of the lady that found the Stargate buried.
Sounds super.
The old
exciting.
lady.
There was Continuum and Arc of Truth, which were both, like I said, finishing out the original series.
Okay.
Well, I guess you're right. I thought there was one more. But...
And then there's one called Stargate Origins Catherine, but I don't remember anything about that one.
That was the lady whose father found the first Stargate. They basically that was the prequel sequel.
The web series, it looks like.
Oh.
So this is my favorite website, and I never even watched Smallville.
Oh, it was a TV show, and then they turned it into a movie.
They've done that in a lot of places.
Oh, the website where you see how many times Lois Lane got knocked out 52 times. Lex Luthor 51, Lana Lang 47 and a half. Wait, is there a death count on people?
I think there is.
I really want, in the show Gotham, I want to know how many cops died over the course of that show. It's got to be like 500. Because I only watched like a season and a half, and it was probably up to at least 50 by then.
All right.
135 people killed or put... Yeah, okay. I'll put that
That are directly or closely friends or relatives of the main character.
You know, they live in a bad town. Smallville, bad place.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We pulled everything out of this room, Derek.
Hey,
What-
what are you talking?
Well,
We're clearly doing our wacky offbeat episode tonight. Don't bring us back to the game.
So I will say Leland is no longer fascinated with this big chunk of rock having drained it of all its juice. You can now act normally again.
Okay.
But with a claw hand.
Yep.
Take my strong hand. We had what, another half hour on this air, so we were gonna
And
do a
if
little
anyone
more
ever,
investigation.
if anyone ever tries to toss you the car keys, they always just kind of veer off away from your hand.
I don't get that reference.
He's got
He's
protection
got
from normal
permanent
missiles,
protection from yeah.
supercharged.
And if for some reason the car keys did hit him because they were enchanted, he would take 1 less damage per die.
I think he's gonna take way less than that.
Lot less than that.
Yeah, it was minus 3,000 as I recall, something around there.
Minus 3,325.
There we go. Glad you got the exact number.
What? Every die, every die has to do at least one.
Mm-hmm. Get him with the number dice. That's the trick. So there you are. Let's see how much longer is on this bubble.
Like half hour.
Let's stick him in and out of combat just to make sure it updates.
What?
What?
What is happening?
It says 1,440 seconds. So, 20 minutes. Ish.
It's roughly a half hour.
Yeah. There
You
are.
should have made that spell permanent. That would have been great for you.
What, area water?
I don't know. I'm curious how you drink.
Be very hard to take a bath, too.
All right. We're moving in. Let's
I
go.
don't remember what you were doing. You're done? You're done in this room? You're moving? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we picked up everything. You gave us every bit of everything.
All right. So just to be clear, you got area water going, but you guys are completely submerged beyond that. So really, you're not probably seeing or hearing much beyond the bubble.
Okay.
Given that it's dark. Your light probably shines to the water, but then it gets real murky real fast and probably just becomes kind of like a brownish blur.
Where are we going?
Imagine.
Left. Right.
Up, down, left, right. Yep. Sorry. Kid song from Odd Squad.
Is that?
All right.
Do we see
Hold.
that? What is that? There's a bunch of skeletons.
Interesting.
What?
There are a bunch of skeletons. You probably don't see them yet, though.
Right
Right
on the floor.
here, there is a drop of about 20 feet. You see the kind of the darker line. So as you get up to it, granted, it's all underwater, so it's a swim, not a climb, to be clear.
I guess that's a question. What? Are we still swimming in this airy bubble?
No, I'm pretty sure you're
No.
walking.
Let me triple check it though.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's a climb with area water. The spell aside, it would be a swim because the whole thing's submerged.
Sure.
You probably don't see like down. Well, first of all, it's out of your bubble range, so you're not seeing it. Secondly, you'd probably need to be pretty close to the edge to be able to look down. Really, I wonder if I should just change your light radius. Let me do that.
What? We can't see past the edge of the bubble?
Why is your
That's
light
what he
radius
was
only
just
at
saying.
30 anyway?
Yeah.
I mean, you can, just not super far past. Because the water is
Okay.
murky. The light's just refracting probably all over the place in it. I mean, you've been under a pool, right? And that's fairly
Yeah.
clean water. This is like dirt and shit in here. I mean,
Brackish.
you're walking around. The airy water spell's probably churning dirt up, I assume.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Poor visibility. I wish I had like a global. That would be really nice to just have a global way to like limit visibility range.
Airy water turns normal liquids such as water or water-based solutions into a less dense, breathable substance. Thus, if the magic user wanted to enter an underwater place, he would step into the water, cast a spell, and sink downward in a globe of bubbling water. He and any companions in the spell's area of effect can move freely and breathe just as if the bubbling water were air. The globe centers on and moves with caster. Water-breathing creatures avoid a sphere of airy water, although intelligent ones can enter if they are able to move by means other than swimming.
All right, everyone put your light out except Eric. I have his set to 20 since the bubble moves with him. That should work. So you'll see like a little bit beyond the bubble. I think is what we'll do. Something just lit way up. And then it went away. I think we're good now. Wait. Oh, Twillin can see a ton because infravision. That's fine. Okay. Granted, so if you can see because of infravision, just keep in mind you're probably only going to see heat sources. You're probably not going to be seeing walls and stuff down here in the water. It's probably all just dark, you know?
All right. Why don't you, how far out into this room? I don't think we want to go over a cliff, do we?
You see, looking down, you do see probably some bones down there, kind of at the edge of your light, like lots of them. And you see some humanoid shapes, like darting away, swimming, kind of retreating to the darkness beyond the edge of your light.
Yeah, I don't think we want to go in here just yet,
Okay.
do we?
How far's the drop?
80 feet.
Oh,
No, sorry.
20.
You are at negative 80 feet, and the floor is at negative 100.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you can see?
No, you said 80 earlier. I assumed that meant 80
Oh,
feet.
weird. I don't know why I said 80, but yeah. Yeah, it's a 20-foot drop. I just said it wrong. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm dumb, I guess.
We want to go this way. What's down here?
All right, right around there. Give me a surprise roll.
What?
I'm going to move Basil.
I was gonna say I was backing up so you could see,
Thank
probably.
you. I kept hitting the wall.
It got dark, probably. That was not a good roll, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can you guys place yourselves in the marching order of whatever direction you're going?
Well, I think I was going this way.
Came to the junction, you decided to turn right, it sounds like.
Correct.
Basil will be at the back.
All right, I do have to give other people light because otherwise it doesn't quite work. I'll give Dave a light,
And some.
Fane a light. Well, does Fane actually have a light?
Yeah.
I'll give... Willen's got one, right?
a light?
Probably.
I don't know.
Does Basil have one?
Yeah.
We don't have Tiger. Does Tiger have one?
No.
All right. I think I got 20-foot range on everybody, so whatever. You get what you get. Later, if you get where it's dry, just turn your light off and back on, and then it should be normal again. All right. You guys are caught unaware, not hearing anything until the airy bubble is entered. Not really seen anything until the last second.
The two, I'm not surprised.
Basically, they look like aquatic ghouls.
What?
One of them.
Oh, Dave's going down.
One of them was swimming like right in the water, right towards Basil and Twillin, and as he hit the airy bubble, he kind of flops out and plops onto the ground prone.
Oh, they were coming up behind us?
Yeah. Let me... So he did not do well, because he was not really expecting that his mode of locomotion would change. Three of them actually... You see like a whole wave of them are swimming, and three of them just sort of pop into your bubble and like collapse to the ground.
Nice.
Not like hurt, just like, oops, that was their turn. However, two more that were with them like actually managed to keep their feet. I can't multiple set those. That's annoying. There he is. So yeah, these three are kind of piled up right at the entrance. Oh, you can't actually see them. Let me make them visible.
Get him, Twillin.
Yeah. How do you target yourself?
Right click on yourself, and there's a
Bottom
bullseye
left.
at the bottom of the left hand side.
Hover over yourself and press T.
Got it.
Dave has to get in front so he
Oh,
can
I
be
need one more
paralyzed. It's tradition.
All right, so three ended up prone, and three kind of get out of the gap. One of them, probably two of them die for Basil, and one goes for Twillin. So let me do that. It's the surprise round. Good AC.
How much did Dave mess our number up by?
8.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
My bad.
So, it was a rear attack, though. You know what? It wasn't a rear attack, because you heard the first ones were the ones plopping to the ground. I think Twillin and Basil would have turned around as they heard that. So, as a result, Twillin, shit, is there a surprise bonus, though? You know, they missed by 4. Well, one missed by 2. It's real close. Give me 1 second.
Nah, we'll give it to him.
I usually give it to you, but you know what? Maybe today's the day someone dies. Who knows? Who can say? Old shots, no. Grenade-like effects, no. Opponent stunned, held, okay. Encumbered, held by one leg, off balance, etc. No magical. I don't see a bonus for surprise. I think you just normally would not get like 3, you'd be flat-footed or whatever. Normally, I think it would be either rear attack or no dex. In this case, I think that a few of them made enough noise, you turned around and you can take defensive action. So I guess Twillin manages to backstep as this thing comes at her, and her magical armor keeps it from sinking its claws in. Meanwhile, Basil maybe dies. I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, you know what? There is an option now. Let me see if I can find this. There is an option that it will bring up the roll damage box like as a dialogue if you hit, like automatically. Is that something you guys would like me to turn on and try out? It might suck, I don't know, but
Sure, let's do it.
it seems better than having to go hunt in the chat log. I feel like we tried it in the Monday game, though, and something went bad. All right, a Lacedon sinks a claw into Basil. Two claws, in fact. That didn't pop anything up for me. Huh. Oh, whatever. Oh, hey, I can turn off the range modifiers. I'm going to do that. Oh, wait, no, we decided we were just always going to use... Did we decide if we were just always going to use feet? If I have to turn off range modifiers later, let me know. I guess we're indoors, so it doesn't matter. And one more hit on Basil. If he had armor left, that totally would have soaked. But apparently Basil does not have armor that is functional.
Yeah, I got blown up. Blowed up.
Well, you it claws into you, but you do not feel the chill of paralysis take over you. So right now you're good. A third one also gets in here, but he didn't really have time to attack. He does essentially move past and kind of get into a rear position here, though.
I yell out, oh my god, help!
That is the surprise round. I didn't actually have anyone in combat. Let me do that. Maybe that's why it wasn't doing the automatic thing. All right. Bluish looking ghouls with little like webbed hands and feet. Do that.
It's the blue ghoul group.
Yeah, I just used the blue skin for him. It's adding 7 to everybody's initiative for some reason. Or is that just weapon speed?
That is my weapon speed.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Right. It is the bow speed. That's why Tigger is that slow.
Yeah.
It's not adding honor, so I got to remember to do that.
Maybe I'll finally code that. I haven't written code for this in months, other than fixing bugs when the guy makes a new revision.
Is that the honor die or just a flat -1?
So flat -1. I don't know if it'll matter.
Here's one faster.
Badoop. Are we good? Oh, I need initiatives. Let me do that. 10, add 3, 8. Set it for everybody. Twillin, looks like you're first.
I'm backing out. Defensively.
Oh, towards your party.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't
All
do it
right.
because the game is paused.
Sorry. Okay, so that's what you're doing over the course of the round. Don't move yet.
Okay.
Why weren't you spider climbing across the ceiling in the first place? It's your mistake.
What's Leland doing?
Sling bullet at the nearest one that's standing.
Cool.
Okay, no, sorry.
So you start whipping your sling around. Twillin starts to run past you and dodge under your arm, which is fine. I'm not going to script your shot or anything. The thing's chasing after her, and you get basically a point-blank shot on it. Hell, I'll give you a +1.
That must mean they're real scary.
No, not really. But apparently she did jostle your arm. All her fault. You miss.
Yep, totally.
Okay, at that point, Twillin has run past Leland by now, probably. I don't know what it wants to do. I'm just going to say odd it goes for Leland, and even it goes for Twillin, and keeps going. It decides Leland's fine. It'll attack him instead. Maybe, if I can click the button. Pop out does not work. For me, only for you. That sucks. All right. It leaps at Leland, taking a swipe, but he is too fast. It dodges aside. I just tried to make Leland go later. That's not what I wanted. The 3 down here all stand up. That's basically their round. They might move a little bit by the end of the round too, but they won't be attacking. Group set status effects. Change initiative. There we go. This one continues to attack Basil.
Oh,
Critting him.
that's 14 temp honor.
It's supposed to hit you, Dave. The ghouls are supposed to hit you. And
I'm
crit you
trying
on
to
the
get up
first turn.
there.
Gets
Can I
him-
start moving on one?
Yep. So we're kind of getting away from the segment by segment. You'll be up there when your initiative comes up, and honestly, like you'll probably push Leland out of the way. I think is what'll happen. If you want to swap with Leland now, that's fine.
Okay.
But I mean, overall, I'm happy. I think with the way it played out there, it was fine. Okay, so I need 2 more D3 on Basil. A grand total of 6 damage to Basil. And you need a saving throw versus paralyzation. Al.
Okay.
Additionally, if you were holding Tina, you drop her.
I was.
Okay, well, it's irrelevant. In fact, you don't drop her. Your arms go rigid. Unless you have a mulligan. You might. I don't know.
Nope.
All right. Well, this is great. Now you got more time for a while. Just laying there paralyzed. All right, let me get your... Let's see.
Oh, no. I like permission to update that actor.
Yeah, right. I gotta find what the... But I can look at... who has an attack bonus?
What?
I need to give him -3 to Al. Whatever. Al is a -3 from his crit. I just want to get in there before I forget about it.
You mean like an effect?
Yeah.
Attack.
System mods attack. Okay, I got it. Done. Crit. Easy. Crit to the inner joint. I imagine that's bad. 6 damage is not... Or I'm sorry, 5 damage is not... You got more than 25 hit points, right? Oh, you have 30 hit points. Wow, that was actually pretty close. You almost lost an arm.
Dang.
All right. Well, anything, this thing claws into Basil and he drops to the ground. Stood up. This one, unfortunately for Basil, was also trying to shred him. Missed, however. This was simultaneous, so it's not like he was paralyzed yet. Speaking of which, I should paralyze you. All right. God damn. Rothbert, you're up there now.
All right.
As you step up, this thing had been attacking Leland, and it sees you, and it lets out a loud snarl because it hates you.
That's okay. Hey, it put the damage up for me right away. Cool.
Doesn't do it for me. Gosh darn it.
Health adjustment.
Probably only works for weapons.
There, I applied some health adjustment, and I'm about to apply another health adjustment. Life Smite.
80. I don't think that actually went on anybody.
I got him selected.
The 14 didn't. It's not applying it's rolling the damage, but it's not applying the damage.
Okay, I'll click the button on the screen next time.
Okay, we'll try. If it doesn't work, I'll just turn it off, though, because I don't want us to accidentally lose damage.
Okay.
14 was the initial.
Yep.
That was a pretty good hit.
Hope so. What would it take to push this guy back so we could get up to Basil? Is that a shove or a what's the name of the mechanic?
Feel like I
Bull rush.
Yeah, I feel like I put something in for that at one point. Just flipping the fuck out for some reason. Where are the house rules? It's there. Backstabbing, firing in melee, fleeing combat, charging. I bet you had something in Discord. Really, we just need 3E style combat maneuver bonuses. Easiest system in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, combat and tactics book. I'm going to start using some of the optional rules.
I got that open. Oh.
I don't know. What do they say in there? I don't think they actually have Bull Rush, but...
Say... New combat. 103.
I mean, maybe in the short term, we'll go as simple as like an opposed strength check or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Instead of an attack. Push him, you bash him to him with your shield, or... yeah, if you want to like look into... I don't think they actually have Bull Rush, but they probably have similar things.
They don't.
They do?
They don't. They've got grab and pull and grip.
I mean, we could treat it a lot like a grab, probably.
No push.
Well, you look into that, and then when your
What
next
book
turn
are you
comes
looking
around...
into right now?
I'm looking at the Combatant's Guide.
Oh, I thought you were doing
In
combat
there.
and tactics. 2E combat and tactics.
Oh, no. Sorry.
That has some rules for what essentially became the 3E stuff, sort of.
Yeah.
Let me just pull it open quick since I'm already stopped for it. Let's see. Combat options. Field wall, spear hedge, mounted charge, archery from horseback, opposed rolls, block, called shot, disarm, grab, overbear. I'd be willing to treat it a lot like an overbear. Pull/trip. I feel like push falls right into that.
Right, but those
Polar
are
trip.
all described as barehanded maneuvers, and you have to, take that attack
no.
opportunity.
I think push is fine. Like you got a shield, you get your shield up and you push against them. I think it's fine.
Okay.
So here's for polar trip. Polar trip an enemy, make a normal attack roll. If you hit, you make an opposed strength roll against the defender's dexterity or strength, whichever is better. Which for monsters, it's probably just going to be whatever number I make up, which is usually going to be 10ish, unless they're some crazy strong.
Yep.
If you win, you knock them down. In this case, if you win, you push them back. So essentially, use your attack for the round, and you got to hit him, and you got to beat him on a check.
Okay. Then I guess it's Chef's turn.
Optionally, the roll can be replaced by a simple save versus paralyzation. I feel like that is not something that scales well as you go up in level. All right. Chef, what you doing?
I'm ready to stab stuff when an opportunity presents itself.
You
In
should
this
push
awesome
this guy out of
choke
the way.
point. Tiger? I throw Tiger into the ghouls.
I turn to the group and I say, we need to push north. I don't want to go down this corridor. I don't want to be back down this corridor, which I'm totally unfamiliar with.
I'm sure it's fine.
Why don't you try to push since you got all that strength?
I don't know how much room is there in these tight underwater corridors.
Oh, that's a
Enough
good question.
Go
Let me
ahead.
check the ceiling height. I need to pull up on my PDF.
Well, we can't really get up there, can we?
No, but he's a monk. He might, wall run or do some crazy shit. Jackie Chan his way around. What map is this?
The underwater one.
Yeah. Sub-level 6. All right.
Sub-level 6.
Oh, I've said too much. Now you have all the information.
Oh, no.
I think it's the typical, 12 to 15 feet tall tunnel.
Okay.
I feel like
You
it should
get
be
in there
shorter
and-
since it's natural.
Get in there and we'll come to you.
If you want to do some sort of skill-based check or dexterity at a penalty, if you don't have a skill, I'll let you try to wall run, jump over him if you want. You can't really stand next to Rothbert and swing a two-handed sword if that's your plan, though. There's just not enough space for that.
Okay. Well, I guess I can
in the head.
normal punch ghouls. They're probably fine.
Yeah, you can.
All right.
Normal punch, I'd probably at least squeeze in there, and you and Rothbert can both attack in a -2.
Well, that sounds terrible. That doesn't involve cartwheels at all.
Oh, wait. If you were trying to shove rather than attack, though, that would be fine. You could try to do that. Basically just charge into the guy and knock him back. That was what Dave wanted to do. I wasn't sure if that's what you were trying to do.
All right. I could do that with my superior skills and powers.
All right, well, first, just make an unarmed attack roll, which I think you'd be hard-pressed to miss, but hey, surprise me.
Why would you say that?
It's really only 2 hit dice.
7.
You hit. Give me a strength or dex check, your choice. Just let me know what you make it by.
Did your
They're
strength
the same.
wear off, or did you get a crappy one?
He's got strength going.
It's
He's
not
at 19.
crappy. 19 is not crappy. What's wrong with you?
He only
Usually
got
it's in the 25 range,
he only had 3 this time.
Oh, okay. All right.
You
Good chance to...
You need to not roll a 20. This Lacedon's off balance already from Dave's attack. Well, you didn't roll a 20. You made it by 1, and it missed by 5. So you shove this thing way back into the wall there, and you can kind of position yourself where you'd like to be. That is basically...
We're trying to let Basil not die? Is that our plan?
Well, I don't know. If we could hold them in that hallway, then we only got 2 to get rid of the go north.
So
I'll
that
get
would
eaten next, I guess.
That will effectively be your whole turn. That uses your attacks doing that. You can place yourself wherever you feel you want to be, on top of Basil, to the right, to the left. I don't know. You get where you're going, and I'll make it Tinker's turn.
I'm going to shoot an arrow over Rothbard's shoulder into this guy.
Okay.
Called shot to the head. What would that be? -4? Or sorry, not head, torso.
That's your typical called shot penalty of 2. Just roll, and then I'll tell you if you miss because of all the other modifiers I'm going to put in my head. Such as the fact he just got charged across the room and Fane's in front of him.
This guy?
Yeah, that's the one that just got pushed back.
Well, then that guy.
Okay.
We want to go north. Why don't you shoot up there?
You hit by enough that even with Fane kind of being in the way and the arrow leaving the bubble and actually going into the water, he's close enough that it still sticks in him.
Excellent. Whap.
And I don't know if you're using your short bow of enchantment on purpose, but just so you know, that's what you were shooting with, and it does indeed hurt.
Trying to use my super magic bow, but
then make sure you do that for the next shot. All right. So the one that just got charged back across creation here, I guess is attacking Fane now. Given that he was attacking Twillin and then got shoved well out of the way. He rolled a 17 and missed you by 5, so you're not feeling too threatened by him.
Derek, can you take my super magic arrows off?
There's enough of them. Someone's going to get a 20.
You can do that. Adam?
It's unidentified. I can't alter it.
Oh, right.
That's annoying. Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
Normal arrows, right?
Yeah.
Sheath. Done. All right. I'm just going to do a second attack now, too, to get him done. So he claws and bites at Fane as Fane kind of shoves him across the room, but I don't know. Fane's body molecules dodge out of the way.
Remember,
like monks do.
When Morpheus is blocking all of Agent Smith's attacks, it's like that. Not Morpheus, Neo. Sorry.
Oh, these are the ones who... Okay, so these are the ones who had been prone.
They hit the floor.
Yeah, they were getting up this round, and then I was going to give them some movement. No attacks, but movement. What it actually does, now that it's in the water again, is it swims up towards the ceiling and kind of pops through the bubble up here and drops down in. And that is it for the round. This one will do that as well. Landing more or less on top of Fane. Not in a way that, knocks him down or anything, but I'm going to put him here. It's hard to fill these guys in here. Basil is down, so I am skipping him, and he is also being eaten while prone, so I'm going to do the other 2 attacks he's got on him, which probably should just be damaged now that I think about it. But I'm rolling anyway, so that I can crit. I didn't have you targeted, though. God damn it.
Ooh.
That's okay. It was a miss anyway.
It was not. It was a nat 20. Get out of here. Basil, enjoy an additional 13 honor. Temporal.
It was 14 for the first one.
Yes, this is an additional 13.
All right.
As he now, instead of the inner joint, hits you in the inner forearm. I assume at this point he's just twisting your arm like a turkey bone, trying to tear it off or something. Not that you're there to doing anything to resist it. Your arm does not come off. He only rolled 5 damage, so that's good for you. It's a pretty cheap way to get honor, honestly. At this point, both of your arms are messed up.
You might be in high honor after this fight.
Or, I don't know. Your arms are really messed up. I'm just going to say at this point, rather than -6 to hit, we're just going to say your right arm is just disabled. Not like torn off, but like you're not using it for anything. You're paralyzed anyway, so not a big deal. But and he also sinks his teeth into you while he's at it, because why wouldn't he? Probably right into the arm that he's twisting on. I don't know why I didn't attack roll. Let's do the damage instead. And I'm pretty sure I have the wrong damage for their bite. Yep. I've got a D3 and it should be a D6. Ooh. Good way to fix that for the people already on the thing. Just roll it manually. All right, so Basil, you're feeling the pain. You're fully aware of everything happening to you. You just can't move a muscle as this thing gnaws on you.
That sounds horrible.
It is not your favorite. And there was a second one that was doing that as well. So here we go. I'm not even going to roll for this one. I'm just going to do the damage, which means he can't crit, but he also can't fumble.
I made smash burgers for dinner.
Feels
and
like
they
a
were
crit.
delicious, but this is terrible.
Smash Burger does sound good. Oh, the bite was only 1 damage. All right, Basil's in trouble as this round, one of them claws into him, he goes down, and they both just collapse on him in a feeding frenzy. One's got his arm like yanked up and is gnawing on it, and the other one's like burrowing down into probably into his ribs or something. Blood's flying everywhere, and he looks like he probably won't last another round. And Tigger.
Tigger will save the day by shooting one.
You
Bomb
can't really
arrow.
see the ones on Basil too well.
That's okay.
The
I'll
one,
just kill it.
okay. I was going to say the one that Fane knocked into a wall is darn near dead. If you want to hope for the best.
I'd have to shoot through like 3 other guys to do that.
Yeah, I am already giving you massive penalty at this point.
Anything.
At this point, they're all pretty much the same.
All right, I'm cold shotting this guy in front of me.
Okay.
In front of Dave.
Not the near dead one.
Eh.
Okay.
If you take out a target, he can't get his 3 attacks.
LOL. I didn't matter. You rolled a 1.
Dave, if you tell them all to leave, they just will leave.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how it goes.
Be gone.
But only you. We can't do that.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing next.
Some of us could. Just
Yeah.
take around to get the thing out.
I stick my arrow in Rothward's back.
Nobody knows how you did it, but you damaged your armor for a point. There you go. Snagged on something.
Bowstring. Pull the button off.
The string got caught in your. It's not a greave. That's on the leg. What's the thing on the arm? Bracer.
What is special about this one guy? I said everyone else's initiative and they go, but he doesn't.
Oh, it's not there. Oh, Derek, you need to give me a little an action for turning.
All right, we got a problem.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Something got screwed up with initiative, and
Looks like.
I don't know. Twillin ended up with a 1, even though she rolled a 13. But we're good now.
It's because it's magic missile.
Okay.
Doesn't it always go on 1?
We'll just go with that for now. I don't know that we ever formally laid down how spells work.
I mean, so far I've been letting them roll normally, which means they suck again.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, you should be cheating like me.
I'm going to change yours to 8, Adam.
Okay.
It added 5 too much by accident because of the initiative was already on 5 at the time.
Awesome.
Rothbard is first.
I'm turning.
Okay, you turn around and present your back as a target.
No. Nice try.
All right, make your roll.
Um,
Did you roll initiative for this?
yeah, I rolled a 4, which with honor makes it a 3.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what the casting time is, so we'll just go with that. D10, sure.
Well, okay.
It's effectively 0, so okay, whatever. I guess all you're really doing is holding up a holy symbol and saying,
I'm holding up my holy symbol and telling them to get out of here.
and you're saying, screw you, fig tree.
Yeah. So this is a D20, and I add. Well, shit. I take 1 away.
Hey, there's a table. You can just click it. We're gonna do that.
I have no idea how to get to the table. I can never find it
God damn it, Dave.
because I
All
type
right,
in.
what level do you turn as?
Just hit Control Space and then type in table.
What level do you turn as?
Level 8.
All right. Take this.
52 things that show up when I type in turn.
Yeah, you just gotta hover till you find the one that's level 8. Stick that in like your description on your character sheet or something. And then you'll always have it handy to find.
Okay.
Once you have that in there, you should be able to hit roll. And does it give you a modifier? If you have a modifier, you might have to...
Wait, what is that? What?
I was just clicking it to see what happens.
Well, I don't know what happened there.
Hit the roll button.
I was trying to stick it into my description, and I think I just
Tell you
destroyed
what,
my.
I'll stick it in your description.
Oh, hold on.
The level 5 one was already in there.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm not holding on. I'm doing it. It's done. Oh, nope. That was level 9. Went 6, 7, 9. Where'd 8 go? Dave.
What?
Did you? There it is.
There, fixed it. Got it.
All right. See what happens when you click that.
It brought up the table, and now I can hit roll.
Does it have a? Does it have a? Wait, hold on. Does it have a roll table formula that you can edit,
roll table formula?
or is that just something I see?
It's roll table formula 1d20. I cannot edit it.
What modifier do you need?
-1 overall.
All right, just hit the roll button and we'll eyeball it.
Okay.
I think I'd have to create a separate table for you because apparently it doesn't want to let you put a modifier in there.
There we go.
So good enough, right? That's going to get a ghoul that you turn automatically. Why are we even rolling?
Wait, do I turn ghouls automatically?
Yes, you do.
Do I?
These
these
are
turn ghouls.
These are aquatic ghouls. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Have
Anyway,
I faced aquatic ghouls before?
how many are you turning here?
Okay, normally I turn twice as many things, so 2d4. If it's a T, then I double that, so it's 4d4.
Okay. Wait, do you double the roll or do you double the result of the roll?
Let's see. Where did it go? If the letter T appears, automatic success, the letter D appears. A successful turn or dispel undead is D4, which I double. A T or a D is 2d4. So I'm assuming I double that? Or is that just going to be an extra one? 3d4.
Dude,
Page 140 of the player's handbook.
you're the worst. I gotta look stuff up now. Because I think there's actually an asterisk involved for turning more. Or does it just have an asterisk next to every T?
It's just T or D means you automatically turn or destroy them. And T's and D's affect 2d4 instead of 1d4 like normal. I don't know if that means double. So do I double a double? Is that just a triple? It's either 3d4 or 4d4. I'll let you decide.
Why is the chart not even in the... I'm looking at the GMG and it's not... I'm switching books. Tell you
Player's
what,
handbook, page
why don't
140.
you, while we're sitting here, why don't you roll 2d4?
Oh, does it penetrate or not?
No.
Okay. So I would get 7, but since it's a T, I get some amount more.
It's the GMG and the player's handbook talk differently about how many are turned. That's pretty cool. Go Hackmaster. Consistency. All right. Whatever. You don't even see that many, so I don't care if it's what's doubled or when. All the ones here are turned.
Awesome, man.
Drop.
Look up mass turning.
I don't have a way to mass supply this. That. Undo?
Yep.
All right.
I left.
Whatever. You turn a bunch of undead, they start freaking out.
Cool.
They're freaking out and running away. This one will drop. Basil. I don't know. I'm just going to send them off in directions. I don't know where Rothbard went. There he is. Nope.
Yeah, I'm way back here. There you go.
Fane, you can have a free attack on, I don't know, whichever guy you were attacking.
Well, probably the dead one. I killed the dead one. Probably.
All right, hit him. He's probably dead if you hit him. Pretty sure they'll do it. I don't. Did you not have him targeted anymore?
No.
Oh, did you use the auto damage thing that popped up?
Maybe.
I'm just going to turn it off. I think it's not actually applying the damage. I'm starting to remember why we turned it off Monday. All right. Let's see. That was the one, right? Or no?
Sure.
Was it the one you had charged?
Yeah.
All right, you got some follow through. I'm going to put some follow through on a guy. All righty. Schools go running. Leland, by 8, more ghouls have piled into the area. These seem less worried about Basil and seem to specifically hate Rothbard, who will probably send them screaming next round, but, you know, until then.
Right.
Did I not have the opportunity to, try and block people?
Yes and no.
The bubble's not far enough up.
What would you like to... let me ask you what you want to do, or where you think you'd go right after they start running.
I
Okay.
want...
Booking it north.
Because honestly, you really don't start seeing more until they start popping through the bubble again.
Okay, but that's the way... I would want to block this hallway.
Okay, so you were
going to
kind of
follow that way.
That is fine. You can get up to the edge.
And I want Basil to not die. And that seems like the best thing I can do for that.
I lost where you are.
After my turn, everybody was hopefully going to start running through the north.
Well, that didn't happen. I don't think.
So maybe. I turned, the round's over?
No. But it's not like you turn and they immediately clear the path and everybody's like, hey, let our people be free. Like, I mean, you're spending your round turning, they're starting to run. Just because I move them all on 3 doesn't mean it's just suddenly wide open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These other guys were all moving last round to come in, so it's just kind of people are pouring out, people are pouring in. It's chaos. You can't see well past your bubble. Fane moves up to kind of the edge of the bubble, I assume. He's not going in the water, right? And like before, some of the ghouls are actually popping out over his head into the bubble. I keep moving him. On the plus side, they don't really seem to be going for Basil.
That's not great.
At the moment. They seem, as soon as they see Rothbert, they are fixated on him and really want to get him. So 3 of them that have popped through are kind of like trying to crowd onto Rothbert. Probably one more pops behind you. There's one in front of you, and you see even another. Probably murkily, you see at least 2 more back there, like swimming.
What? That's so much worse.
All that said, you've only used your free attack so far, so when your turn comes up, you can still do normal attack on who's over there. Okay, so basically what happened, all that happened. Dave turned some things, they started running. As they're pouring out, even more are pouring in who weren't there, whenever the turn went off. I don't know exactly how turn works, but either way, they didn't see him while the divine power was being blasted into their eye sockets. But they certainly will have that opportunity again next round if he desires. And Leland is up with plenty of things
how tall
he could
is
shoot at.
Here?
12 to 15 feet, depending.
Okay.
He is small, whoever he is. Ooh, that's a cool new era I haven't seen before. 29, where's 29? There he is. Are they 80% now or 10%? Like, or what's your reducage? I know it effectively becomes 1 point of damage on the die, but
I mean, it would be 90%, so 10% minimum of original size.
all right, little baby, little baby, cool. We should market this and sell it, and it can become a Jedi.
We should keep one miniature version of everything we fought in some sort of zoo.
Adam has the capability of making them all 3 inches tall.
Permanently.
So, and you could get little Pokemon balls for him. Tiger. There's just so many ghouls.
I shoot the most injured ghoul, which I think is this one. It's hard to tell. They'll pile on top of it.
It is very hard to tell.
All right. Shebang! I crit. That was a called shot.
All right. Yeah. Let me. Who are you? What color are you? On the dots.
On the dots? What dots?
It puts a dot on whoever you're targeting. At least for me. I don't know. What's your color? What are the colors of your arrow on your target? I don't know.
Pink.
Red?
You're pink.
If you look
at the little player thing, the player list down in the lower left-hand corner.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, you're targeting that. Okay.
Oh, I see. Yes, I'm pink.
You get a +6 to hit, except I'm giving you a -4. You get +2 to hit. There you go. Got him in the abdomen. You get 3 times additional damage. So 4 times damage total. 48.
48 P plus 4.
There you go. Maybe.
That's a crappy roll.
Let me apply it to that, man. I don't know, man. Like, the arrow friggin' blows a hole through the ghoul, who falls to the ground. I don't think he can die from bleeding, but certainly gore and blood spurting everywhere. And he won't get a turn.
Excellent.
I think you caught him as he was diving out of the bubble. Like you just put it through him on the way down. He
Nice.
just falls to the ground, flopping around.
Pretty cool.
Jeff.
I'm gonna target a guy or not target a guy?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Like mechanically, go ahead and target. There's a guy prone behind you. There's a guy just kind of behind you.
I'm hoping he doesn't attack me.
Are these guys not in combat? That might explain some things. There we go. They weren't in combat. Alright, you punch the hell out of that guy. I don't think it's supposed to be Twillin.
Why not?
Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. I just need to make sure my guys go before Chef. We're good. They didn't have initiatives because they weren't in combat. Go ahead, Twillin.
That's their problem.
Okay. I'm going to hit the guy in front of Dave. Well, I'm going to cast some magic missiles.
Hell yeah. Are you just sending them all at one guy or putting them all over?
Oh, we'll see if something happens. Oh, I've maxed out my roll.
Well, that's why I wanted to know before you. I wanted to know your targets before you searched. But
Is this guy injured at all?
Nobody's injured.
no,
You
that's
haven't
not true.
hit.
That's not true at all. Oh, okay, there you go.
Is this
There's
guy?
no one he can see that has that he hasn't injured personally.
That's probably true. I'm tempted to just give you guys the health bars. I think it'd make life easier, and I don't think it's that big a deal. Or how I do that.
Is Chef on the ground?
We used to get like a color indicator.
You don't even have that anymore?
No. We
see
see a token. That's it.
I see blue dots, green dots, red dots.
That's us targeting.
Oh,
The dots are us targeting. The blue dot is Andrew targeting.
I never knew that.
Corresponds with the color down in the lower left of your screen.
Oh, it doesn't give me a dot when I target things.
You don't see your own dot.
I know.
I wonder if I have to go through actor by actor and change who can see their bars. God, there's got to be a global way to do that. Right? Like a default token.
Just make all of us GMs.
Here,
Do
default.
you,
I got it.
Derek, do you have it on the sidebar? Do you have these ghouls on the sidebar? Did you add them to a list of actors?
Sure. Well, they're in the map drops.
Okay. If you right click on the actor, you might have copy source to token or something like that.
I see what you're saying. I think.
I don't see it, but then I don't have GM powers.
So I've got the default token set up to be always for everyone on the bars, but for some reason on the actual tokens, they're all always for owner.
Well, if you change that, you have to drag it out brand new because the instance on the map is what it was when you drag it to the map. There's no connection back.
I get that. I don't think I can fix these particular guys. I was hoping to globally fix it for the people going forward, but I don't think that's going to be an option. This update. You were saying there's a way to apply it to everybody, or no?
Hold on. I'm logging into one that I'm a GM of. Let me see. It might just be
No, I think I'd have to redrag them out for it to. Oh, whatever. For now, I won't worry about it, but I'll see if I can get that set up default different. Anyway, how many missiles is that?
I'm level 5. That's 3. So 8. Divided by some number.
You get one more because of your spell level being +3. right? From your surge.
Yes. It's 1d4.
You get 1 every 2 levels. So at 5 you get 3. At 7 you get 4.
I get
If you're
4.
effectively at 8 level caster, you get 4.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, blast someone, I guess.
All right. Can I see this guy out here?
If you can, sure. I mean,
Well, you
tell
said
me.
it's a little murky.
Oh yeah, that's fine. He's close enough to the.
All right. It's that guy.
All right.
How do I do it? 4d4.
You can either just slap it 4 times, or you can
44p plus 4.
plus 4. Yeah. Wow.
Okay,
Really?
that one didn't p.
1, 2, 2, 2. All right. Well,
Oh, never mind.
he has 2 hit points left. Damn it. Chloe! He's freaking out on something. Tiger! Why don't you finish it off?
Yeah.
Or someone. I
Tiger.
don't know.
Okay. Called shot.
I just need Leland to move back slightly so that Basil starts to drown. That's what I want. Can you do that, Eric? That'd be great.
Did I hit this boy?
Right click on the actor and choose.
The very bottom there.
Right click on the actor where?
All right, hold on.
I see view character artwork, view token artwork, clear folder, delete, duplicate, configure ownership, export, import.
Oh, so you don't see those 3 on the bottom? Transform into actor, tokenizer, and apply prototype.
I bet you that's from a mod you have.
All right. Well, what mod would that be? I don't know.
Transform into this actor. That last option is great though. I would love to figure out what mod you've got that does that.
Okay.
All right.
That might be tokenizer.
Okay. I'll look into that.
All right.
Tiger shot a guy. I think he applied. No, you didn't apply damage. Apply some damage.
If you hit him or not.
Oh yeah, you definitely did. You hit by 7.
Okay, great.
I don't care what modifier I put on there. That'll hit.
All right. I'm done.
Chef, the one in front of you here is nearly dead. Like a bunch of magic
That's the
missiles just
guy I
slammed into
attacked already.
him. Oh well, that's probably why he was almost dead.
The only guy I can attack.
I wish I could load a module mid game. That'd be cool. He's very dead now. Good job. Tiger, go ahead and take your second shot, even though I haven't had any of them attack yet.
Okay.
Third shot, I guess, actually.
Yep. Called shot.
Uh-oh. That one will miss.
All right.
Unless, yeah, that'll miss.
It says it hit.
All right, but one attack comes from behind you, Fane. Which I can't. Just gonna eyeball if this hits. That might. He rolled a 19. He missed by 3. He gets +2 for rear, and you probably don't get dex.
I don't know why I wouldn't get Dex as a monk.
That's a monk. You just say that. You just throw those words after everything. As a monk. Yeah, I'm not crazy, right? Normally you don't get dex from behind, right? Or am I thinking of the wrong game?
I don't know why I'd stop bobbing and weaving against attacks I can't see coming.
Well, it's not.
But
It's not the motion. It's like legitimately dodging the attack coming at you, not just the fact that you're.
Well, I can feel the air rushing in toward me as the limbs and teeth are coming.
I'm just gonna hit you. I can't.
I don't have to see it.
I can't handle that explanation. Watch this all get soaked. Yep. No, wait. You don't have armor.
I have ropes, but no, I don't have ropes.
Take that.
No, I do. I got new robes, that were orange, that were nice, that have 1 hit point on them. Fuck
Ah,
you.
Well, there you
That
go.
happened this session.
Those robes are destroyed, and you can take your point of damage back. Congratulations. It was all worth it. And then I'm just going to do all his attacks. His second attack comes at. I'm not giving him the bite though, even though I just hit that button. A 2 will not hit you, however. And now I'm just going to roll d20s rather than go through the thing because I don't think the odds of me hitting you are high. Nope. 1 in front of you misses. God damn it! I'm gonna have to go get my dog in a minute. One of these. Who's the guy who's
If I
on
go
the ground?
down, I'll have no choice but to resub to Warcraft.
Okay, yeah, exactly. There's 2 on Rothbard. Just do a bunch of attacks here. 1 missed by 3 and missed by 4. Are those shield hits?
Let's see. My shield is providing 5.
All right. Well, one had a roll of 3 on your shield for damage. Holy shit, dude! One had a roll of 6 on your shield for damage. But one of them actually hit you as well. So let me do that one because he rolled a 19.
Oops.
And it is soaked by your armor. So take a little bit of shield damage, but you are otherwise fine, and thus ends the Wait, yeah, we're done, right? You had your shots, Tiger?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get my dog.
Yeah.
She's living in her damn house her whole life. She sees the neighbors all the time. They have dogs. They come up, they pet her, they play with her. Every time they walk by, she just barks. All right, I need initiatives. Oh, I skipped Rothbard. Rothbard.
Hey. I turn again. I can move while turning, correct?
We'll go with it.
All right. I'm attempting to turn, and I'm just trying to push forward so that, more and more of them will be able to see me next time. I want to get to the middle of this intersection, basically, so that everybody from every direction might be able to see me.
Are you waiting to turn then? Because you
No,
can't
I'm
move.
turning right now. I'm
Okay.
turning everything in front of
then
me
you're-
so that I can move forward.
Okay, I got you. Roll your 2d4, 44. Roll your 44.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess roll a d20. Maybe you can destroy them. I don't know.
I don't think I destroy. You don't automatically destroy just by rolling high. I just affect
Oh.
more stuff by rolling high.
That's too bad.
No, that's not true at all.
Yeah.
No, you can destroy. Well,
Sorry, D is dispel, which is destroys the undead.
Right. It's static.
You're right.
These are static.
It doesn't go from T to D on the same chart. Feels like it should, but it
What's he
doesn't.
turning?
Ghouls.
Anyway, yeah, you don't even need to roll in. Just 44.
Well, there you go. I get 8 of them.
That is probably how many are seen there. So
I'm always in the 8th column.
Hey, Fane, take a free attack on, I don't know, someone, somewhere. I love it. You were kicking out into the water, and the water's cold, so you got a severe leg cramp. You have half move, and for 1 turn you save at -3 in any sort of save where a leg cramp might be a factor.
It doesn't sound like a free attack or a fumble confirmation, but whatever.
Oh, I forgot about the fumble confirmation part. You're fine. My bad. Well, you felt the cramp coming on, but then you flexed the molecules in your foot. You're good.
Just walk it off. Yeah. You make them swirl.
These things go running off. There is one that is prone that does not. I gotta put these way past there by now. The one that is prone has not left yet because he's prone. Twillin, what you doing?
What about that other guy?
The only one. Oh, wait, the mini one. I missed him. Sorry.
Is there anybody left of magic missile?
I see 2 full-size ghouls.
Yeah, there's 2 right in front of us.
All right.
Did this guy not get turned?
Oh, he did. I just didn't see him. There should be one still here.
It's under me. Sorry.
I'm just gonna move him right there, so you can see him. You're probably gonna kill him. You got 3 magic missiles going into him.
Yep. Here it comes.
And he's got 7 hit points. So
that's too high. That's the wrong die. My bad.
Man, it's too actually, those were worse dice.
Yeah.
It's enough to kill him. I'll just give it to you.
Okay. All right.
So he was picking himself up and like starting to scrabble away, and you put magic missiles up his butt, and he collapses, probably on top of Basil.
Excellent.
At this point, does anyone need a turn if no enemies show up, or should I just skip to the next round?
I think we're on the move. Heading north.
Okay.
That's where we came from.
Yeah, I think we need to just step outside and regroup for a minute.
I am going to leave round by round, given that currently everything that would be attacking you is... Everything that would be attacking you in the next round, at least, is turned. So just kind of describe to me what you're doing. In particular, Rothbert, what are you doing?
I'm going this way. I'm going north. Hopefully the bubble follows.
I'm going to pick up my good friend, Tina.
That's just mean.
I'm keeping my excuse me, holy symbol out in front of me, making sure that I am continuing to turn the people I previously turned and ready to turn again if I have to.
Okay.
Somebody grab what's his name?
Oh, rough.
I can try, but I am a weakling with only 19 strength, Dave.
That's true. That's true.
Rude. I'm dropping out of combat. Go ahead and move where you want to be. You do not see any ahead of you as you...
But how many do I think ran off in this direction?
Half a dozen, maybe? Hard to be sure. Okay. Shit was crazy, man. You had basically a tiny little bubble of area that you could see well, and things kept popping in and out of it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move, as a party.
I'm just going to assume the bubble keeps following me.
Are you going to this room, or are you going to the stairs, or?
Go to the stairs. I want to get upstairs so that we can, regroup.
Upstairs is like a 30-minute walk, I think.
Just out of the water, right?
Out of the water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. You guys just put yourselves out here. I'll move somewhere.
Okay. Meow.
Can't catch me.
I just move a ghoul too. Oh yeah, that's a dead ghoul. 1, 2.
All right. Yeah. I'm going to heal Basil up.
All right. Basil feels better.
Yay! Am I still paralyzed, or does that go away as well?
That's a good question. The healing doesn't make it go away, but check how long it's for. Right around the time they finally drag you out of there, yeah, you are no longer paralyzed.
Okay.
Your arm is really messed up. I don't know if your right arm's your main arm or not, but it's basically not usable for combat. You could still hold on to something weakly. I won't keep you from casting spells or anything, but you're probably not swinging a sword with it.
Okay.
Actually, now that I look at it, that might be healed. Hold on.
What?
Never mind. You're fine. Now that you're healed. The healing powers of Lucreon
Damn.
flow into you, and your arm is better. Once you're topside, you probably hear the screaming of ghouls fading away up the stairway there.
They left the water,
Yeah.
so they're gonna come back. We can get them in.
All right. Do we want to keep going? How many of the Ares waters do we have?
More.
How many? 4?
One more.
Oh, one more. Well, do we want to keep going?
What are our other choices?
Just every time you get in a fight that you don't instantly win, you should leave.
Well, the logistics down there are not great with the water. Does the spell continue if Leland goes down?
Depends on down how. I mean,
Like, does it require minor concentration to keep going, or
Hackmaster doesn't have that, so no.
There are some spells that do, but no.
The occasional, but for the most part, no.
If he's full on dead, it might go away. If he's unconscious, you should be fine. And the it might go away means I have to make a call about what things that affect people do once you're no longer a person.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd probably still let it go even if he's dead.
we could test it?
No, we can't.
Which part of his body do you have to chop off and carry around for the spell to move? That's the real question.
All right, let's
Hold on. Let me check something real quick.
Well, I don't want to go kill the god Thoth still.
well, I think we could still go in the water. Maybe we could
Hold on. Let me check something.
There must be like a drainage pipe or something we can open.
Anyone have a ring of free action? Or not in this game?
No, we've never
Yeah.
found one in this one.
You've been stingy with the rings and bags this time. Because you're a bad GM.
So you said the hallways down there were about 15 feet across? 15 feet tall?
Tall, yeah. Yeah, it varies. Like the natural ones vary a little bit, but yeah, 12 to 15 would be probably the average.
And then how wide would you say they were?
They were fairly narrow, like 6 feet maybe. I guess I could measure.
You gonna plug them up?
No.
5 to 6 feet.
You want to clear them out so you can see further, if that helps. Would that help?
I don't know. It wasn't a problem with seeing. It was a. I don't think if we'd have saw them earlier, I don't think we would have still had the time to get in position and everything.
Okay, so then what do we do if we go down there again?
My only concern is
that
we go one way and be awesome like we always are, but then on the way back there's like 85 ghouls in that hallway between us and oxygen.
Okay. So leave off on the water for now, or until we're ready for the ghouls, or should we just rush the ghouls?
You're denying Dave the opportunity to turn 85 ghouls in one combat?
I mean, if he thinks he can do it.
I can turn the ghouls, but that doesn't kill them. They're just gonna come back or still be in the way.
And it would only be 4d4 at a time, so
Yeah.
So just to be clear, and I think it's already what you meant, but that's how many you can affect per round, but it'll stack up as long as he remains turning. Okay.
Just in those rounds that he isn't, while he's affecting the others, they could still be
correct. Just like that combat played out. Yeah. It's a little weird. You think about the fact, like, if he's continuously turning, then as things enter the area, you think that like become affected. But it's a game. That's how turn-based works, I guess. I kind of, like Pathfinder. Do that blast of positive energy. That's good stuff. Feels good to AoE 10 ghouls at once for like 46 each.
Sure, but Pathfinder does have its downsides. We wouldn't be able to leave that hallway because if you can't get to an open spot by the end of your move, you can't move there.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's where GMs come in and say, "Oh, you're all moving as a team, and right now there's a chance." Sure, okay, yeah, let's just shift you all. Like you gotta not treat it as a board game sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, I've never played second edition. I want to try that sometime.
I have.
I hear the Foundry implementation of it's really solid.
Yeah. All right, so back down in the water, and go straight for the ghouls, or something else.
I think we should kill the ghouls, but that's not my specialty.
I mean, I am sympathetic to the hatred of the ghouls that Rothbard has.
It is my favorite thing.
And I am all for the murdering of ghouls.
Well, what are our plan for if we go, down the 20-foot ledge?
I can drop a web where the ghouls came from, and that should buy us some time if we want to explore the other areas. I don't know how web works underwater.
That is a good question.
I don't know either. Either really well or really poorly. I'm not sure which.
Well, I wonder if there's any interaction with the web too, and like the way that the air spell works. If that might change things, even if it doesn't like completely negate things.
I'm going to say web would probably work underwater.
Oh man, that sounds awesome because there's no way to burn it away.
Yeah.
Definitely harder. With airy water, you could do it though.
That's true.
Killing me, Smalls.
Well, you want to do that now, or you want to come back?
So, like, if you take a shower, right, and then you enter the airy water bubble, does your hair instantly dry And where's the water go?
If we're just walking down a hallway
No,
and
it doesn't.
Leland
It doesn't
has that
remove
spell
the water.
going,
Yeah, it doesn't remove the water. It makes it breathable. We're breathing the water.
Oh, it's less
But it's
dense.
still there.
and movable and stuff.
So like,
So if I open my canteen and just start spilling it out while we're walking down a normal hallway, what happens?
You're spilling your water, and when it leaves, when we walk away from where you spilled it, it turns back into water on the floor.
Yeah, so I was thinking about this wrong. I was thinking more about this as a full-on like air bubble, but
No, it turns the water.
yeah,
Breathable.
but mechanically it's still, man.
Are we still swimming, or
No, we're walking.
swim? But we can walk.
But you like it specifically calls out you can't swim through it, so it's like mechanically it effectively is air, really, in terms of
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, does Hackmaster not have it? God damn it.
It's like that liquid oxygen in the Abyss.
Oh yeah. He's freaking out. He's dying.
It's a good movie. Zoomers don't know. It was funny. Dark and Darker had another playtest, but because of legal stuff, they can't put it on Steam, so they put a torrent out for it. And the number of people who do not know how to torrent, particularly younger ones, kind of amazing.
Well, torrenting is basically illegal, right?
Oh, they're gonna figure it out again
They-
very soon.
They're actually kind of treating it like that because Discord won't let you put torrent links on there. They had to remove it, and Twitter had a problem with it too.
Ridiculous. I mean, torrent is some perfectly legal things use torrent. Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Blizzard uses it.
Yeah, that's how they distribute their updates. It's like, why should we shoulder the burden of all this when all of our users can shoulder it?
It's not like you're paying us for the game.
And well, it's not like those players do anything else with their internet ever.
Listen, Al sometimes listens to podcasts or watches TV while he's playing WoW, and those use the internet.
Checkmate, Andrew.
All right,
What
there
are we
you
up
go. Eric was looking something up, I think.
Okay.
I guess my only I'm okay with doing the water. I'm interested in how much duration we've used up already. Like, do we want to come back with a full duration or not?
Let me put
I don't
Eric
know.
in combat and back out again.
I was trying to see if Hackmaster had a way to effectively turn water into holy water, but not realistically.
You're still 15 to 20 minutes left on the spell.
That would be cool. Oh, all these zombies are underwater? All the water they're in is now holy water.
There is a bless.
Bless doesn't do it.
I
There's
think-
a consecrate, but it's like a ritual and takes like minutes.
And also didn't really seem to do it. No, casting time 1 hour.
No,
Okay, well,
that's minutes. 60 of them.
I mean,
think
realistically, depending on how much it would convert, so what? We do it here at the top and let it filter through for a while, you know?
I think Rothberg could just pee in it, and eventually it'll filter around.
Works for me.
I like it. Let's just start doing that.
So we gonna go back down and try and mess with them, or are we going back down and putting a web in their way?
I love it. Let's go mess with them.
Come on.
Okay, who's gonna actually be in front going towards them?
Me.
You looking
You mean
for
to-
I'm literally holding her. Come on. Hurry up. In.
How do we?
Come on.
Sure, I'll take a trade. What are we trading?
It's Super Soaker.
Of holy water?
Can I just It will not let me transfer the thing? No,
I
of course
accepted
not.
the trade. Does it not bring up a dialogue for us?
It brought up dialogue, but then it's not like letting me drag stuff over to it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can move it.
Oh, you're one of those. You're trying to item dupe. I remember Diablo 2.
No, but
Swanee all the loot.
Wow, there's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
oh wait, no, it's got the list here. Okay. I just
Be
gotta find the
careful.
item and
Be
list that
careful
way.
when you accept the trade, Dave. It likes to try to merge items. It's like, hey, do you want to merge this item with something that has literally any word from the name in it? Don't hit yes, because it'll delete the item and just increase the other one by one.
Okay, I believe I already have a sweet water.
Do you?
Let me look at my potion pouch.
Dave's got everything. Everything you guys get, he just sticks in his pouches.
No, I
Yes,
don't.
I specifically bought those, so I didn't think he had them.
I think it was the last game he had a bunch.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Clairvoyance, clairaudience, climbing, dispelling, health, fire resistance, giant strength, 2 giant strength potions. I can run around with a 23 strength.
And how much is 100,000 cubic feet of water?
Healing, heroism.
The size you quoted me would be about 111 feet long of hallway.
Cool. Power grid. Sorry.
All right, I accepted the trade.
Oh, I have to accept trade as well. Sorry.
Okay, trade accepted.
Yeah, you don't want you don't want him to swap out the item in the last minute, and then you get screwed out of your trade.
Yeah.
Combine potion Sweetwater and potion extra healing.
Yeah,
No.
because they both have potion in the name. I've asked him to make that an option.
Oh my god,
we can
it's asking me for every potion.
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay, there. Finish the trade though.
No.
Yeah, I'm. If he doesn't do it, I'm going to add an option to just disable that code. Like once in a while, it's useful, but more often than not, it tries to combine the wrong thing. Or just do exact name.
All right, I have it.
All right, there you guys are. The shrieks of the ghouls have receded to almost nothing up that stairway. You got out of the water, you healed Basil, and you strategized for a couple minutes.
Okay.
Leland,
you suspect you have maybe just over 10 minutes left on the area water.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to cast the other one now.
Sweetwater's adding a liquid orange.
Fair enough. And because I'm a bro, I'll just add to the duration.
Okay.
No, I won't. I shouldn't. That'd be a bad precedent to set. God damn
Can
it.
you cancel it on me then, or can I do that actually?
If you know what the duration is, I can just set the one you already have to the new duration. Actually, no, I can't. Just recast it.
I could. No, wait, can I? Duration?
Well, the problem is there's a duration, but then there's an effect start
because
time.
It's the effect start time, yeah. So I'm going to delete the one that's on me.
Yeah. That's right. I threw that potion of Sweetwater at that acid being.
Oh yeah, I think you effed him up, didn't you?
Yeah, it was an insta kill on one of them, and then the rest of them came at me.
Okay, so there's that. Although it did. Oh, because that was something else you did for that, and then back to combat. Cast and effect. There we go. Oh wait, I think I just applied it to a bad guy.
I'll just reapply it to you, and then
I am. There we go. Back to the 4,200 seconds.
That'd be a fun spell to cast on something that needs water, just to make it drown.
Yeah.
What, the Sweetwater? It makes it drinkable water.
Yeah.
That's all it does.
It
It
purifies
clears it. Yeah, what he's trying to go for is make it like really easy to see through, and I'm willing to do that. That makes sense to me. At least I think that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
change to 100,000 cubic feet of polluted salt or alkaline water to fresh water.
Now I'm going to actually fix the spell duration on me.
Huzzah! All right.
There.
I really thought you were going to, like, you know, supercharge your next spell with some Arcanum and just, you know, make it a bigger bubble.
I mean, if I thought of that, that would have been awesome, wouldn't it? You want to give me one? Too late, but tell me next time. Who's got all our Arcanum? I need some. Who's got it?
Crickets.
I don't have any.
I bet you they'd all trade you for a necklace.
I mean, doesn't sound like anyone has any, so.
All right.
Yeah, you didn't see whoever took it out of the chest in the other room. You were too busy staring at the giant chunk of it.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are moving back to the junction?
Yes.
Very well. Let me assist you in that. I got you closer. You can do the rest.
That ain't right. Derek, have you been messing with my character sheet?
There's a chance. I don't know what's wrong.
For some reason, I have 56 silver Sortian eyes.
Is that why you're so much heavier these days?
I don't know. I may be fat. That's why I'm fat.
That's a lot. I bet you at some point you got some silver coins, and it asked you if you wanted to merge
them with my Sortian eyes.
I'm betting you have 2 or 3 Sortian eyes. I don't really know how many.
I probably had 4.
All right, make it 4. That's fine.
Okay.
I think mostly once you have 1, it doesn't matter too much anymore. But
Okay. I didn't know if they were consumed when they were used because I haven't
honestly-
really figured out anywhere to use them.
I honestly don't remember. All right, there you are. Feel free to turn your lights. Well, if you use the sweet water, feel free to turn your light spell off and back on so that you get the bigger radius.
I wasn't going to do it yet.
Till you
Maybe
need it.
until we.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're saying when you do, that would be a way to deal with it. I don't know why I just deleted all your area water stuff, but I did. All right. What was that? Oh, I forgot I can actually just start the real-time clock. I gotta start doing that. All right. Well, there's some blood and goo floating in the water here, but no sign of the ghouls.
Well, they went screaming down this way. Some of them did.
Correct.
So our mission is to kill these guys, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Undead need to be put to rest.
Yeah, but right now we're gonna do it.
Unless they're in any of the places that Dave thinks are too scary, then you leave them alone.
Where's that happened? Even.
The entire crypt in the tunnels,
Wait, which crypt?
full of like mummies and shit. I don't remember what all you saw in there.
The area that was full of a crap ton of undead.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you go down and we'll wait here.
So my understanding is if
Hold your
you
breath.
step off that ledge in the area of water, you'll kind of float down a little bit. It won't be like a fall. It'll be more like a...
Or if Leland
my
backs up,
understanding,
it'd drop a lot faster.
Right.
my
That's
understanding, given the caster of the spell, who said it was the 15-foot hemisphere version.
Yeah.
Once you go below the
that's
level
right.
of where
That's right.
Yeah, it is
You're right.
water.
I was thinking sphere, not hemisphere. Well, very well. You'll just kind of sink in your armor
Yep.
and then drown if Eric backs up. I like this. Let's do this. What I really need is a ghoul to swim in, paralyze him, grab him, and swim off with him. That would be Oh, I don't know how they'd swim off with him. That would be a challenge. But a tentacle needs to come out and grab him and pull him away. That's what we need. Hold on, I'm rewriting this module.
All right, we got to the edge. I can kind of see one down there. Are we jumping on in?
Yeah, the turning's probably over at this point. So as you see, well,
If I turn them, they're going to run away. Do we just want to kill them as they come up here?
you see bubbles streaming from their mouths. Actually, I don't know. They wouldn't have any air, so I guess no bubbles stream from their mouths. Their mouths are open in grins, showing many teeth as they swim towards you quickly.
All right.
You in particular, with hatred in their eyes. Should I just go into combat? Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
Rylan. Excuse me. Let me hit that button then.
Combat.
I roll for this guy. Does it gonna jack stuff up? I bet it does. Yeah, now everybody's gonna have a 6 in it. I hate this. No, actually that worked. No. Maybe.
Somehow I got initiative of 16.
Well,
You rolled a
you
10.
got a bow, and you rolled a 10 on the die.
Yeah.
And you added 1 for some reason.
Roll better.
No, you
than-
don't.
-1 my dex.
I don't
Yes.
know what just happened.
How are you rolling initiative?
I'm clicking the little dice icon next to my super magic bow.
Yeah, for some reason it did not add your dex.
It did. It subtracted 1.
It did. He doesn't have that great a dex.
I think he's level drained or something right now, so his dex is a little jacked.
Really? Oh well. Okay.
Anyway. Basil, Chef, Twillin, do anything?
I'm, guarding the rear so Twillin doesn't get killed in the back. And more importantly, Leland doesn't get killed in the back.
I backed up from the ledge a little so that maybe only 1 or so can get to me.
So how do you think this happens? Because he swims towards you, and he enters the hemisphere. Is he, like, treading water at foot height here?
Can I just reach
If
down
their only locomotion is swimming, yeah, he's probably in trouble about that point.
Well, no, they can walk like ghouls still, but he's swimming to get there, right? And then as he hits here, there's no solid ground below him.
Yeah,
so
I mean, it's like he's swimming at the edge of a pool, right?
Yeah.
I guess so, man. I'm gonna say he doesn't attack this round, despite the fact that he has the movement, because that's just confusing as fuck to him,
Because they get there and then they have to kind of pull themselves out of the pool.
Yeah, and they don't expect it. I don't think they can really see what's going on. So
I will whack everybody trying to pull themselves out of the pool.
Go ahead and whack a dude, Dave. Just whack him right off.
Whack a dude. Here you go. Whack this dude.
Beat him off. We know you're going to the Barbie movie.
For like a second.
You just barely hit.
Is that a barely hit? Okay. Oh, come on.
See, barely hit. I don't know why I told Dave to go since Leland's first, but go ahead. What are you doing, Leland?
All right.
If anything, you guys can just stand here while Dave beats them all down.
True.
Miss with my returning bullet. That's all.
Fair enough. All right. So I think what happens here is, Dave, are you all the way up to the edge or no? You're where you are? Or?
Yeah, if they got to crawl out, then yeah, I'll be up on the edge trying to keep them from crawling out.
So I guess given the physics of the situation, they literally can't stand.
Yeah.
Because they can't swim like they would, because the water's weird.
You just have to claw and bite at your feet, probably. They'll crit you anyway, and you'll go down.
I'm just gonna go to the next round.
When they crit you, try to fall backwards and not forwards down into the water.
Okay.
I am just going to have them go last, given how awkward things are for them. So let's just have Dave go. And then anyone else who's doing something can go. And then they'll go. And we can skip all the initiative nonsense this round.
Okay.
Unless you guys think a spell or something, the timing's going to matter, in which case...
I want to roll initiative.
I'm happy to just have you guys go in the order you want right now, and they'll go last, because they are...
I have to roll initiative. I can't attack without rolling initiative.
Oh, fair enough. Or at least not through that button, you can't.
Is that a hit?
Yeah. You didn't hear the whoosh.
Well, man, I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know it.
It means you got to whip it good.
Oh man, you beached off that guy.
Beached him right off. Was anyone else doing anything this round? Or are you just watching these
Guys?
things flail at his feet while Dave bashes their heads in?
Do I see anything behind us?
You do not.
All right, then I'm good.
Rothbard has a really fierce grin on his face right now.
He's enjoying this a little too much.
He is enjoying this. This is what needs to happen to undead.
Fish in a barrel.
The real question is how we're going to trick all the other undead to go down there before we kill them.
Was Tiger doing something or no?
Yeah, Tiger's gonna shoot a guy.
Oh, okay. You shoot that guy.
That was not what I wanted to do.
Oh, yeah. If you do that, it makes you do initiative.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
It'll just barely hit him. Triple
Right in
damage.
the armpit. No.
He was just pushing up on the surface, and you went.
Well, I guess not triple damage. Triple damage dice. So,
Tell me what to roll.
what do you normally roll? A D8 plus something?
D8 plus. It is a. I don't know.
Okay, just hit your damage button, and then roll an additional 2d8. I think that's what it should be.
Damage. Here's my damage button.
Basically, the crit dice are additional damage dice, but not the strength, not the magic, not the whatever else.
I did 15.
15, got it. I'm just gonna put it on this guy because I assume that's the one.
Yeah, and then I'm going to shoot again.
Yeah, do it.
Did I get him?
It sure did.
Awesome. Killed him.
Good. I don't have to worry about all those crit effects as you, I don't know, blow his arm off with an arrow and then put another one in his head. So they're undead and they crave the flesh of the living, but any rational creature at this point probably would not continue to attack. And in particular, they hate Dave. So this thing's going to claw at his feet, and I'm just going to say like a -4. And I think I already need pretty much a 20 to hit, so... let me check. And then we're just going to rapid fire through these rounds, I think.
Okay.
All right, so if he missed by 15 on an 8, yeah, he needs an add 20. And probably 2 of them can get up there. All right, next round. Dave, go ahead.
Okay.
This one's like trying to pull itself up on the ledge.
Sorry, I'm targeting the wrong thing.
I don't know, whatever. You hit, you just change your target and do damage. Nice. Less nice.
And 28 damage. All right, that's good.
It's a good thing you got a metal cod piece, or it would be embarrassing what's going on with Rothbard right now. Take any more shots, Tiger?
Yeah.
All right, do it. And if anyone else had a thing they were doing, go ahead. Otherwise, yeah, don't worry about that. That'll crit. I'm just gonna pick this one. Your bonus to hit is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you take off the called shot penalty?
No.
-2, -4, so 2. Got him in the abdomen. You get your normal damage plus 2d8. And a point of temporal honor for doing a crit.
Oh, sweet. 14.
All right, he's nearly dead, but not quite. And
Well, I
then
got 2 more shots where that came from.
Oh, go ahead. He'll hit. Nice. And you got your third shot. Go ahead on the other guy.
Yep.
That one will miss. Wait. Yep, that one will miss.
All right.
This thing, I'm not going to give it a bite attack because I don't think it can, but it claws twice at Rothbert and fails, oblivious to the dead bodies floating around it. Go ahead, Dave.
One left.
I
That we
think
can see.
so. Is there 2? Oh, yeah, there's just one.
Oh, no.
You got him.
Oh.
You actually have a bonus to hit right now anyway. Because they are not effectively maneuvering. All right. That was pretty quick. You got him.
All right. I think we should hop on down. You said
Rob,
it was...
give me a high five. That felt good.
Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
Give it a little of that.
Nothing is coming from behind, for what it's worth.
2 things. That didn't seem like as many as that ran away from you earlier, correct?
They split. One group ran up the stairs and another group ran down this way. I don't think that was all of them, but we'll keep an eye out.
Second part. How are we going to get back up? So, is there something to tie a rope off to?
Anyone got like an iron spike or something like that?
Yeah, I got pitons.
If you did
Let's
something
do
like
that,
that, you could do that.
All right.
You do see plenty of bones down there, but now you see plenty of ghoul body parts down there too.
All right.
You see the glint of metal, much of it rusted down there as well.
If you bend at the waist, does the hemisphere bend with you?
What if you roll on your back?
Just lay down. It's like just trying to get it as far down as possible. It's a 20-foot drop, so
Yeah, but it's a wet 20-foot drop.
whoever goes first, it's going to be like 5 feet underwater.
Or I'll go down and it'll just go down with me.
Right, and then then the rest of us will be 5 feet above the water.
Well, then you can.
Yeah, okay, problem.
I
Where's my
remember.
poison here?
Remember too.
Underwater.
The 5-foot space you need is for combat. In non-combat, you guys can all just kind of huddle together and all jump at once or whatever it is you think you want to do.
We strap onto the monk's back like Fezzik in Princess Bride, and he goes down the rope. He's strong enough with his paltry 19 strength.
It's like the way they make it sound, if you cast a spell and step into water, you would just sink downward in a globe of water. But they don't say fall, so I assume I assume if Eric steps off the ledge, it's kind of a controlled descent for him. It's weird with the hemisphere.
I was going to say that's a nicer assumption than I would have been making, so sure.
Well, especially since the hemisphere makes it extra weird for you. Whatever, I'm going to be nice about it, because it's a cool spell.
Okay.
It's a utility spell. It should be utilitas. That's a word, right?
Sure.
Rule of cool, Eric. You get it.
Cool. Then yeah, we head on down.
Going back up, you would not work as effectively, but you dealt with that with the rope.
So. Why I left the rope there, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I will say there are enough bones in here. You see coins scattered around, rusted weapons.
I look for magic rings.
The debris is thick enough that even like go ahead detect magic, but even with that, you would need some time searching. So you will probably have to decide right now, given limited area water, do you want to keep going or do you want to spend a good portion of your time searching through this?
This will always be here, right?
I mean, I can't guarantee anything.
Yeah. I don't know anybody else is coming down here, so I think we can come back.
Yeah,
I
come
think
back.
maybe just magic and we'll kick up some bones as we go, but you know, anything more than that is time wasted on area water.
Okay.
Why isn't Basil searching for secret doors?
There's no secret doors in this cave. Underwater.
This is
This is a Star Trek style cave with like flat floors.
no, it's probably not. It's not like super jagged, but it's definitely more
Not built on a
natural,
stage.
more natural than man-made.
Does this go to nothing?
This is sloping upward slightly.
Ooh, we're gonna come out of the water. And I'm done.
What's going on, Rothbert?
Now you're just being silly.
Where can I go?
Did we lose Derek? Is he gone?
I'm here. What's going on? I
The
should-
hallway ends
I
in
turned
a
my
point.
camera on. I didn't realize my camera was off this whole time. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah, it's because some stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Oh shit. No, it's just like caverns going on top of each other and stuff.
Stuff. Okay.
I'm gonna move everybody, and then I'm gonna. Let me think about
Ask for
this.
surprise roll.
Who's in front?
I'm
Hey,
supposed to be.
I'm just
12
messing
ran
around.
right past me.
All right, don't move. Yeah, in fact, I will just do that.
Is that another drop?
Man, I've been getting lucky dropping these people so far that you've all not gone off the map when I do it.
Here's me. I'll flashy thing me.
All right.
Can I not flashy thing up?
You traveled about 30 or 40 more feet. That wall behind you, like where Twillin is, that's not a wall. It's just
Okay.
intersecting tunnels and stuff. It was pretty much a straight shot. You come into ahead. You see a large. You're guessing like an underground river or underground pool at this point. You definitely, man, hear or sense. I'm not really sure how this works with area bubble. The flow of water from west to east. It doesn't look so fast it would suck you away, but definitely you'd be working to move to the west against the current. However, you're not sure how far back up you've come. You think maybe at this point you've sloped up about as high as where you dropped down on the other side. Does that make sense? Like where your rope was stuck? But looking down below you, there's like a drop off here, and you see like the depth is further down than your light. And looking up, the height is also shit. I need a second here. I gotta figure out what height the water's at.
So this will be easy to swim through, but the area bubble is going to make this kind of hard.
Water's actually pretty warm here too. I just
Like-
read that it's 75 degrees.
Like somebody peed in it warm?
Probably is what it feels like, yeah. Oh, man. The water line is at... Okay. You think... Man, would you be able to tell? You think maybe you can see a surface on the water like 40 feet above you? Just by the way the light's like reflecting weirdly way up above you.
Okay.
If you took water out of the equation, think about this as if you just entered a really big cavern that drops down quite a ways from where you are and also goes up quite a ways from where you are.
Yeah. Okay.
How much time is on your spell, Eric?
Yeah, I should make some time pass. Quite a bit, though. Like at least half an hour, right?
Okay.
That's not
I mean,
quite a
it
bit.
starts at 90 minutes, so
Oh. Then more than an hour.
Okay.
You guys have used like 10, I think.
Okay.
You said I couldn't see the bottom of this chamber.
Right.
Um,
And
maybe we should
you're
go back. Go
yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Maybe we should go back and check out the other pathways.
And I was going to say that's not even because it's particularly murky here. This is kind of a large enough body of water that's been flowing long enough that it's actually a little clearer.
Okay.
Because all the loose stuff at this point has been moved away.
Okay. There's water movement across in front of us.
Yep.
All right. I say we head back. If you want to move us back to the other side of that wall.
yep.
Where are you heading back to that one junction, or are you
Yeah,
polluted the
probably
road?
all the way back to the original junction. Recover the rope on the way out. And my piton.
Close enough.
Sure. You want to unpause it?
No, but I will.
There we go. Yeah, buddy. All right.
Both directions slope upward.
Okay. Is that?
Yeah,
Is
that
this-
actually you just sloped up enough. This is a pretty steep slope here.
Okay.
Um,
We're out of the water?
yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
there's a
that
couple-
really must be a steep slope because it goes from negative 75 feet in the room to negative 40 feet if you go just a little past where you are. So that's like a steep uphill climb right there.
Okay.
It probably starts like back here. I just didn't think I didn't notice it back when you were doing your battle.
All right.
But yeah, you're up and out of the water if you go this way.
Cool. I just start walking.
Let's do the water stuff first while we have the bubble.
Well, I just want to see if this meets the water again. The
Okay.
big area. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Or do you want to? All right. What is this, Derek? Is that a?
That is a drop of about 15 feet.
15?
Hey, Dave, give me a surprise roll.
Why me again?
Not Dave.
Oh,
6.
that was almost a 2.
Much better.
Do I fall?
I don't know what happens. Hold on. You get a -2 penalty to your surprise roll, but that was
Why?
not enough. Not enough because reasons.
I don't like those reasons.
You're standing there surveying the cavern ahead of you.
Okay.
It's dry in there. There's lots of stalagmites and stalactites. Looks like it'd be kind of a pain to walk around down there, but not too hard to climb down, with a rope or something.
Yeah.
And as you're standing there checking it out, something shoots out of one of the stalagmites
Ooh, a roper?
right towards you, or is about to, except you were not surprised. So we will enter combat, yeah.
Awesome.
Although, honestly, yeah. Anyone but Dave. Oh, you know what? You can turn your light on to full normal size now.
Okay. Nice. Is it just the one that's attacked so far?
You see one thing.
And it
Sure.
attacked from way over there.
Let me make sure it's actually a range. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's got 30-foot ropes.
At least.
I'll step back and let Tiger shoot it from here.
Well, make an initiative roll.
Oh, okay. I start moving on one.
Because while it may not have had surprise, it still effectively was attacking you. I don't know that you can totally just leave before it ever gets an attack. We'll see.
Why don't you stand there and I shoot over your shoulder?
I didn't think you could see into the room. Can you see the thing?
The hell's
No.
Okay,
I
then.
can see this. I can see this far.
It's only a -4. You can just shoot some arcs.
I mean, we can't see past the bubble, can we?
that?
Tell him how far away it is, and then he'll just shoot up.
Kill it, Derek.
Maybe. And I hit a button on the combat tracker that killed it, but it didn't actually do hit point damage to it. So now I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to bring it back. You know what? This is fine.
You added the dead condition to it. You can take the condition off.
That's what it was. Okay. He's back. He's better than ever. Maybe. What is going on? There we go. Alright, we're good now.
All right.
So yeah, I mean, you don't all know what's going on, but you could still at least move this round.
All right.
You could say, "Hey, I know something's going on. I'm going to run up and attack and like do an attack." I don't know that you could make intricate plans since you don't know exactly what's going on.
I still can't see him.
We're gonna have to switch places.
Oh,
There
I don't have a light. It's too dark.
Can I squeeze in behind him as much as possible?
I'll lean up against this wall.
You can be behind him. That's not a problem since he's
See
ranged.
it now?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, to be fair, it's hard to spot because if you don't see the tendrils coming out,
Yeah, I'm pointing it out. I'm
it just-
standing behind him going,
he's
Did it-
pointing at stalagmites. I guess what you probably saw since you weren't surprised was the thing like just slightly turning and starting to line up its shot, and you caught that movement. But as you're pointing it out to Tiger, I don't know.
He probably attacks, right?
He will, but I think I'm going to have this thing go first.
Right.
Well, it's first on initiative anyway, so that works out.
That's
I'm
what
going to
I
read
think.
its description real quick because I haven't used one of these in a few years. I just want to make sure I don't fuck it up.
I really like his art. It's pretty detailed.
Yeah.
He looks cooler than us.
You're making everybody in the back of the line jealous.
They could see him in the combat round thing.
Okay. Well. Tiger, you get a real good look at this thing.
Because it's
Sweet.
As Rothbert steps back and points it out to you, and you start lining up a shot, and then the tendril wraps around you.
Awesome.
Please give me a saving throw versus poison.
Poison.
Obviously, Rothbert throws his necklace onto Tiger before it gets him, and then
That's
we
pretty
keep doing that.
I garrot him with the saving throw versus poison.
So there's some sort of goo all over, like sticky goo all over this tendril, and you feel it like it's almost like burning into your body, and your muscles are trying to seize up. But I don't know. You dig down deep as you are wont to do in Hackmaster, and shake off any secondary effects. That
But he's
said,
He's still gripping me.
it is wrapped around you.
Does it pull him off?
Yep.
Hold on to me, Rothbert.
Yeah. Then yanks you over the edge, and you take an amazing 3 damage as you hit the ground, and it has dragged you maybe 10 feet. So
Take
I'm
some
gonna,
deep breaths.
Rothbert, what are you doing?
Well, I can't leave him to his own death, so I'm gonna leap on down.
All right.
Is it a sheer cliff? I can't surf it on my shield like an elf, can I?
I mean, if you want to drop less far, you could hang from the edge and then drop, and it's probably like a 7-foot drop for you at that point.
Okay.
Or if you just want to leap, it's 15 feet, which sounds like
I
it'd be
will
painful.
hang and drop. That'll take the whole round, right? Hanging and
Yeah.
dropping. Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Tiger, you can try to get free if you wish.
He's got me by the leg, right?
I don't know where he's got you exactly. Let's find out.
I want to take an awesome shot while he's dragging me.
I look for the rest of the ropers while we're in here.
It's around your head.
Oh.
That wasn't a crit. I just needed the location.
Okay.
My arms are still free, right?
Man, that would have been a bad crit, huh? You know what? Do you take damage? I feel like you should have taken damage from that hit. Do they not actually do damage?
Wow, that's instant death.
A 24 bludgeoning crit to the head? The max
Yeah.
severity? Yeah, that's instant death.
Yeah. Why bother with the rest of those bullet points?
You know, because that's just how code works. I'd have to write more code to remove them. I don't think you actually took damage from the initial hit. It just wraps you up. It's got a big beak on its face. It's like opening as it tries to pull you towards it. You probably are not going to be able to shoot right now. What with a tentacle wrapped around your head? You could try to break free. You try to use a cutting weapon if you had one out, which you don't.
I don't. Sure, I'll try to break free.
Okay.
What does that involve?
I feel like you can still shoot, you just can't aim.
Roll a d20.
We're about to be in the water anyway, so I don't know how effective arrows are going to be.
We're out of the water.
Believe you fail. You are struggling mightily to get the tentacle off, and you do not succeed.
All
But
right.
that does not mean you cannot try again next round.
Okay.
You are able to breathe. It hasn't fully covered your mouth or anything. It's just,
All right.
It's awkwardly kind of wrapped around your upper body and your head. It's honestly a really big tentacle. It's probably covering a lot of your body, to be fair.
Yeah.
Dave.
So,
What's up?
it's going to be the next round before I can do anything because I'm climbing down.
Well, we'll see.
I knew there was another one. I told you.
So you would not be getting a shield bonus, which is 5, right?
Yeah, at this point, yes.
All right. So as you're climbing down, a tentacle wraps up around you and yanks you off, but you probably don't take any damage because by the time it does it, you were already partway down.
Right.
Give me a saving throw versus poison.
Yes.
I know your mace adds 2, but you're probably not holding it right now.
I've got an amulet of immunity to poison.
Yeah, let me look at that. I think that probably applies, but maybe not in this case.
Set now.
That's the parry after, right?
Yes.
Grants immunity to poison. Let me check how they describe this. Because sometimes a save versus poison doesn't actually mean poison.
Okay. Magical necklace grants immunity to poison.
Ropers attack by shooting strong, sticky strands at opponents. Each time a strand hits, make a saving throw versus poison or lose half your strength. I'm going to say it works. You're parry apt. So
Okay.
you're wrapped up and you're entangled or whatever, but you're not. You don't have to worry about the half strength. All right. Anyone else have stuff they're doing? Basically, you saw Rothbart dangle, and as he's about to drop, he goes, "Ugh!" Something grabs him and yanks him right off the edge.
Start yelling for Chef to get up here.
Can Quillen step up, or is she stuck not moving?
You guys can move this turn. You probably just couldn't, cast too.
Yeah.
How far can I go from the back?
You're pretty fast, so I don't know. You tell me.
All the way.
So what Tui does, if we're getting out of segment-based movement, which I am not opposed to, because most of the time it doesn't matter, and when it does, it's a lot of work. Tui says, as long as you've moved half your move or less in the round, you can still attack. I'm cool with doing that.
Okay.
We'll all come vaulting out and do a cool somersault and land on the ground with no damage if it's,
Yeah, you're a monk.
Cool.
You literally... How high do you have to be now before you take fall damage?
I think I can go 30 feet, and then I have to be 13th level to take nothing.
I feel like you can literally dive off there head first without your arms out, land on your head, and be fine.
Land on my tongue.
That's an image.
And then launch myself with my tongue back up onto my feet.
I can see it happening.
All right, well, move yourself where you think you want to be, Andrew, because it's not that big a cavern. So,
Well, I want to kill the one that's got my buddy Tigar.
I will say movement down here is about half the normal rate, just because of all the stalagmites and shit. But for you, I think that's still not even an issue.
So if I can get a hold of tentacles so that I can poison myself, I guess I'll do that.
All right, give me a attack roll.
Go after Tiger. I'm good. I'm letting this thing drag me to it.
You can take care of yourself. Tigar, I mean, look at him.
Pretty pathetic.
Dave, it's got you on, I don't know, right is odd. Your right shoulder. Honestly, it's probably just wrapped around both shoulders. It makes a lot more sense that it would tingle down.
That 19 was an initiative roll. That's too bad.
Yeah, just go again. You're going to be hard pressed to miss, but... Let me double check. Man, this is weird.
I don't know if it's a damaging thing.
If you were trying to cut it,
thing.
If you were trying to cut it, that would not have hit it.
I am just using hands, so
I'm trying to give me the
Tiger by either ripping the tentacle apart or pulling it off of him.
So you quickly just eyeballing this thing, you're not sure punching it's really going to do much, given... I don't know, I guess it could, but you don't think that'll be effective. So either you're going to need something to cut it with, or you're going to need to try to...
Well, I'll just
effectively do a strength check for him rather than do damage. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But to do the strength check for him, first you have to make the poison save because you are literally grabbing the...
Well, it doesn't sound good. What if I just stab it in its face next turn and kill it? That'll probably do it.
All right, so you get in there and you're about to punch the thing, and then you're like, that looks pretty gooey and weird. I don't know if I like that.
And what's going on with Rothbert?
He's entangled.
He's also retarded.
He seems fine. He seems like he enjoys it.
His armor will protect him.
Hit this guy in the beak as soon as it's close enough.
He's into it. Yeah, I might give you a little penalty to hit Dave, but honestly, you're still able to attack. Tiger's got a harder problem because it's a bow and he's into... I don't know.
That's discrimination.
Let me double check, actually. Honestly, I'm not sure you are supposed to be able to attack. It's okay. Leland's just going to polymorph these things in like 5 seconds anyway. I think that's the round. I bet he can't get both in the same... I'm not going to challenge him, because I bet he can. Dual wield his polymorph wands.
The things that are actively worse than me casting in every way?
Yeah, well, you know.
Are these
that's because wands are for lesser mages who can't do it on their own.
What kind of size are these fellas?
Since they're, right up your alley.
What were you asking? I'm sorry, what are these?
What size are they?
Oh, they are, I believe, huge. Let me double check. They're large.
Oh, so I can't cast anything on them this round. I can't see them yet.
Oh. Well, that's fair.
Huge. Do I have huge?
I need to put this one in combat. Man, now when the other 5 pop out, you're going to be totally unprepared. There's
Sure.
no way he had a 3 initiative. Okay, it did not add his size. That's why.
Still going to go ahead of the rest of us.
Anyone who still needs initiative, get it in there. I just don't want to update him until you're done because I'm afraid it's gonna
Modify what I need for the foam
for
finger.
you. For you,
I'm
just do
digging it
a
out.
D for.
No. It's Twillin.
Oh, what's she
She's
doing?
busting out her foam finger from a bag.
At 5, I guess.
Okay.
Shrink me down, and then I'll jump inside its mouth like Ant-Man, do all kinds of damage.
Is that the Thanos butt plan right there?
Sounds like it.
Rose.
I guess.
Well, that's after that guy.
Chef.
What's going on? Yeah.
I think wait. What was your initiative a second ago, Chef?
It's always
It's been
10.
10 the whole time.
All right, I screwed something up.
Yeah.
Twilin, you're first. What's up?
She's gonna foam finger this guy.
Maybe.
She's gonna try.
Leave my buddy alone.
What do you think is going to happen to Tigger if you shrink the thing that's got a tentacle?
It's gonna shrink away. It's gonna pull back because it gets shorter too.
Yep. I got to look up your foam finger 1 moment.
Okay.
It's on here somewhere. Backpack?
It's no. Radishva useful palm of size adjustment.
Oh,
It's
there it is.
3 from the bottom.
Hey, Dave, if your protege's not here, where's the head?
I don't know. Did we bring it? Probably. He probably gave it to Rothbert. I'll transfer it.
How do you get the range on this thing? 30 feet. All right. I think you're in range. Let's find out. Yep. All right, give it a whirl. Or I guess you just do it. I roll a die, right?
Yep.
Just had it open. Use the correct save, so do not. He does not shrink.
Boo.
I will reduce your number of charges by 1. Maybe. There are no charges on this thing. That's not right. I know I used to have them on there.
I just put a bunch of batteries in it.
Yep. I think he did an update that like changed how chargers work and it blew everything away. Got any ballpark idea how many you had? I feel like it was maybe around 12 or 15, but I don't really know.
It was a lot. I think you almost maxed it out last time.
I doubt that. It goes up to 40. I don't think you had that many.
Oh, no. It was probably 20, something like that.
Let's call it 19 now.
Sure.
And if you are able to edit the item, I would just put a count in the description or put it in the name of the thing.
Okay.
Just in case this clears again.
I
don't trust
tried
it right now.
editing the text and it just goes blank when I push that button.
Really?
Yeah.
Neat. All right.
Yeah. But I'll keep track of it somehow.
Sure.
So we're at 19.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa, that was me hitting a button I shouldn't hit. This thing continues to pull Tigger towards its mouth. And takes a bite out of McGruff. Crime, I mean. I need to roll the hit. I can't just do the damage. That's cheating. Okay. It definitely hit. This long, massive beak jabs into Tigger for 4 friggin' damage. Wow. Scary.
Wow.
But also... Nope, not yet. Same for Rothbert. Good to have armor in Hackmaster. Dave, you do not have a shield out right now, so that actually hits you.
Okay.
you would like to unequip your shield, that would
Oh,
make
okay.
things work better. You took 8 damage, and shields or armor soaked a whole lot of that. As this
Okay.
thing pierces into you, starts trying to, I don't know, chew on you. Chef, you're gonna hack
Called
the tentacle.
shot to the face.
Are you hitting the
No,
thing
just-
or the tentacle?
I'm gonna hit it in its face and kill it.
Okay.
And then its tentacle's gonna be dormant, theoretically.
That
and not
is-
tense up even harder once it's died from rigor
That
mortis.
is a -6 to hit.
It looked like a 6, yeah.
That missed by enough that you missed even without the call shot.
Alright, we'll just have to call shot again.
Although
in a little bit.
You have a -1 proficiency penalty, and I'm not sure that's right.
Yeah, it is. It's not a monk weapon.
Oh. Okay. Rothbert.
All right.
You're kind of entangled. If you're going to attack, I'm going to give you a -2 to hit.
Okay. What would it take to get my shield out?
I don't really think you can do that while you're entangled.
I'm sorry?
I don't think you can do that while you're entangled.
Okay.
If it was on your back or something, then it's probably like wrapped to your back at the moment.
I couldn't have just stowed it as I was, shucking myself down that cliff as fast as possible to get after Tiger.
I don't know where you put it. Maybe you left it at the top. Maybe you tossed it down to pick it up. Like, you tell me. I don't know. I just know you weren't holding it in your hand as you climbed. So.
I missed.
Oh, yeah. That is true. Those of you who have movement can move wherever you want to be.
Can Tiger try to break out at some point?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You weren't on initiative. Absolutely. Meanwhile, a strand shoots out and wraps up Chef.
No, it doesn't.
It tries.
It's 2 better than last time.
Yeah, it's two worse, actually. You want low on this roll because D&D's inconsistent.
Okay.
Andrew, saving throw versus poison. Poison. Don't worry, Babs is
I
going to
should
save
tell
it.
you, I'm immune to disease, so it's okay.
Yeah. If he gets real intimate with you, you're protected.
Is that good?
I mean, it's not great. I'm going to go with no. Not good. Is it going to work? Holy shit. Is this actually going to work? No. It put an effect on you.
Again.
It put an effect on you. It did. It put an effect on you called Strand times 6. It had a bad name. But it gave you minus 9.5 strength. I'm going to change that
That
to
fucks up my
-9.
move.
Put that -9 so it doesn't break shit. All right. I think just whoever needs to move to be where they're going to be by the end of the round needs to do that, and then we're good.
Does my second attack go away?
You are entangled, so yeah.
All right, I guess we'll just wait for Leland to do his Leland magic.
I mean, next round you can break free. Or
not with the 9.5 strength, I can't.
Yeah, anything's possible.
I changed my mind. I want to help Rothbart. Tiger sucks. No offense, Tiger.
Fine.
Like Rothbart, Fane is wrapped up kind of around the shoulders. He could probably, I'll say he could still swing. He's just going to be at a -2. So if you do want to attack, go ahead.
Oh, I'm attacking now?
You may if you wish.
I
You have
guess I won't do a called shot. That
You
seems
have
pretty
a
hard.
penalty.
This is hard when you're all wrapped up.
Yeah. And when you
I
don't,
don't
have
care for
20,
it.
and when you don't have 20 strength. All right. Well, I am willing to say anyone who's spellcasting can kind of all be on the ledge together spellcasting. If you need to position yourself to see. But if you're doing like ranged attacks or something, you probably need a little space. Because I don't know that you need a full 5 feet of space to cast a spell. Unless you've got that one fucking flaw that my wild mage has who needs nothing within 10 feet of him to cast a damn spell. I don't know. We must be doing fucking cartwheels around or something.
It's like some sort of weird like DDR dance he has to do, and he doesn't know how much clearance he's going to need until he starts.
Yeah. I think I just changed Leland to 11. No, maybe he
No,
already
that's
was.
what Leland had.
Okay, good.
Is it actually my turn?
Did you change me to 22?
No, it was going to be, and then Tiger... I don't know what's going on. It keeps... It was working for a while where like the new people would come in and it would bump it down, but now it's back to not working quite right. I'm going to wait a moment to see if Basil's doing anything. Basil, you do anything?
I don't see anything, so that's why I haven't really been.
He's saying you
Are you
can switch
getting
in and be on the
mounts?
ledge as well.
Okay. Then yeah.
I mean, you don't have to. You can stay back there. It's nice and safe.
Oh, I'm gonna do something.
All right. Tiger, it's breaking free. Breaking out.
That's right.
Or, I don't know.
I'm gonna flex hardcore.
You should get your sharpened spoon and cut your way free.
Oh,
Dude, that'll do it. You're free.
sweet. Can I start moving?
What is this effect on? Oh, that is your... Is that a level drain? That's got to be a level drain. Why do you have... Well, that's your old level drain. Okay. Yeah, you're free.
Okay.
You could do a little bit of moving. Probably not like your full, like
I just
half.
want to get in the bubble.
We're out of water.
There's no water here.
Oh, okay.
Underwater.
But if it makes you feel better,
Yeah, I want the warm blanket of the bubble.
Well, it's
I
also
mean-
like 15 feet above you, so.
put it away for now. You don't need it. Tiger. Oh, man, but it looks so cool. Bring it back. Basil, what you doing?
I'm gonna magic missile.
Where at? Okay, never mind. I can see where at.
Into the darkness.
Well, then do it. Then are you doing 1 magic missile, 2 magic missiles, 17 magic missiles? Let me make sure these don't have magic resistance. Holy shit, these things have magic resistance. Can't be right. That can't be right.
Since it's 3 missiles, do they have to resist all 3 of them?
They each these holy yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know that. Wow.
I'm not going to be saving anyone this round then.
Well, you know, there's still a chance, but it's definitely much higher than I would have thought. Hey, one of your magic missiles gets... Wait, did I do that backwards? Well, I don't know. In my brain, I was doing it that way, so... One of your magic missiles hits.
I think it was the most damaging one, as a coincidence.
Dude, there was no way you were doing... Oh, you were doing 2 spells worth?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I got 3 more rolls then. 2 hit. Are you in Great Honor?
No.
Okay, 2 hit. Are you an opportunist?
I mean, maybe when I get back to town, I will be after all the crits I took today.
All right. Well, 1 you were off by 3%, but
27 tip hit honor.
all right, 2 of them hit. None of the damage actually got applied. I'll just give you the 2 big ones. I don't care. Here you go. Boom. Six missiles fly at it. 4 of them wink out. Twilling. At about the same time those magic missiles are flying, whatever you're doing happens. My wife sent me a message. 1 sec.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm good. Go ahead.
She's gonna foam finger the other guy. This guy.
Alrighty. Given that I'm still doing magic resistance backwards, he does not succeed at that, so he needs a saving throw. Calling it out just so my one viewer doesn't think I'm cheating, because I was doing the chance you affect them rather than the chance they resist. And I keep rolling really low. He, however, made a save.
These jerks.
Yeah. Oh, maybe these things just can't be hurt by magic. It's hard to tell the difference, really.
He's gonna give up.
Let's see how Leland does. I assume you're polymorphing a thing? Whoa.
Yep.
Sorry, Eric.
For what?
That one I rolled super high, which would have been normally good for you, but I've been doing it opposite. So, no, he resists it.
Okay.
All right. This thing will try to bite Chef. He probably doesn't get Dex right now. What is your Dex bonus?
Like 1 billion.
5. 4. He hits you exactly.
I don't know if that's true.
Okay. Well, what do you think your AC is without Dex and Acrobatics?
Oh, I don't get acrobatics either while I'm being tentacled? Then that's fine. Am I not considered in melee combat with this guy?
You are, but motion is an important part of acrobatics, I imagine. And it's more or less that he's pulling you directly into his mouth.
He also...
Yeah, go ahead.
I also suffer 5 less points of damage from a fall with acrobatics. So that means if I fall 30 feet or less, I gain 5 health.
That checks out. That's how math works. On that 5d4 penetrating, of which at least 1 die penetrated, you took an amazing 10 damage. It's really
That's
big.
Almost all of my hit points.
Rothbert is being attacked by a beak. I think I failed to target you, but that will hit.
Mm-hmm.
Your armor soaks a lot of that for you. You're not chewy and delicious like he wishes. And now you may attack. -2.
Jesus.
I was a real dick. I wouldn't let you attack because I think that's how it's supposed to be. But
Well, what do you got to
Do
do
I get
to
my full attack sequence or just 1 attack?
no, you can have all your attacks.
What do you got to do?
Why don't you roll to confirm that, Andrew? And I'm going to have to ask you one more time, Dave, because I still couldn't hear it.
What do you have to do to try to break out?
Oh, roll a d20, and I'll tell you if it works. It's a strength type check. It might not be straight up strength.
All right, I got him in the armpit in my second attack.
So was the first one a fumble or no? You confirmed.
Confirmed.
I rolled a like 19. So I don't
All right,
think
so
it's-
you're flailing around going for the head, but instead you manage to connect to the armpit. There's a 1 in 6
pretty long
chance it's the
story.
one connected to you. Nope. You know what? I mean, let's make it like a 70% chance, honestly. It's the most likely one you'd hit since it's all stretched out. Okay, it is the one on you. You do your damage, but then an additional 2... Actually, he's large, right?
Huge.
No, he's large.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you got the additional 60, whatever. I don't know where the +3 comes from, though.
It's a +3 sword.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. You need another 3d6 in there. You do your original damage, but then an additional twice as many damage dice. So an additional 66 on top of your
Well, my original damage dice was 2d10 +3. And then my damage bonus was 4d10. Yeah. No, 1d10. I made up way more damage, didn't I?
I think you have the wrong damage dice that you're rolling. Your sword versus large is 3d6p. This is a large creature.
Oh, that's totally wrong then. Okay.
So you are doing 96 plus 3.
All right.
Yeah, you were doing huge damage. 2d10.
It came out almost the same.
That wasn't great. But...
No penetration at all. Wow.
All right. 36 damage is pretty solid. This thing shrieks. I will say that does indeed sever the tentacle on you.
Now we can just wait for it to bleed to death.
Yeah, it probably is bleeding all over. Let me see how that strength loss works.
It drops any weapons and or monks it's carrying, so I think I'm free.
Oh, it doesn't even have to roll to hit you. It automatically hits if you're wrapped up.
Yeah, it probably should.
That's okay. It's hit every time anyway. Even though you were trying to get your dex, you dirty scumbag. All right,
trying to
Chef.
get my acrobatics.
That was your full sequence.
Indeed.
I think everybody went. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, solid. Don't forget your point of honor, temporal. This thing lets out a pain shriek and all of its tentacles start flailing around.
What initiative do I go on if I'm trying to break out?
Did I skip you? Just roll a d10.
I don't know. That'll be this round. I attacked in
just like a d10 with your dex. As if you have a weapon speed of 0. This one's gonna work, Leland.
I mean, it's not like there's anything else I can do, literally at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
There's no way to get around magic resist. They just get to ignore.
Yeah, pretty much.
You could enlarge one of us. Maybe that would snap us out of the
Although
tentacles.
When it does work, they just flat out die. So there's that.
No, because they still will get their save, and knowing my luck, that'll go wrong too.
Enlarge
that could be. That could be.
Huh?
You could enlarge me or the monk.
And as we talked about when trying to reduce them, that may not be a great plan for reasons.
Their magic resistance extends over me.
You cannot squish someone by enlarging them.
No, that's fine.
It says that in the spell.
Would probably help me in my attempt to escape.
No, I was talking about he was worried about squishing you, I think. Anyway, Rothbard, you are up. What are you doing?
I'm trying to escape.
Okay. Do a
I'm
d20.
trying to break free. Just a d20, and you'll figure it out.
Yeah. You are free.
Okay. How long would it take me to get my shield off my back? Or you said I probably dropped it on the way down.
I mean, you tell me what you did with it. I don't know. All I know is you did not have it ready right now.
It's. I guess if I got entangled and pulled, it's probably on the ground back here.
Okay.
So I could pull my other shield off my back.
Yeah, there you
No,
go.
I'm not- it's in the bag. Never mind.
All right.
I have a shield I could throw at you.
Thanks, Captain America.
You can. Let's see. Yes, you can make him save. Because you are a specialist, he failed. Otherwise, he would have succeeded. Which one was that?
The one Dave's in front of.
Now, what's he look like?
Koala bear.
Oh man, I don't have one of those.
I was hoping you're gonna make him a shrieker.
Head.
Do what, Dave?
Now I have to bash a koala bear in the head. Oh,
I think you should be
I'm just
the
gonna
guy
shrink
that
him instead.
polymorphs everything into shriekers.
That's great.
mushroom. That doesn't look like a koala.
Is that better?
Did you miss the part where he said he didn't have one, Dave?
Yeah. I can see his name now. It says unknown actor.
How about now?
Roper, 12 HD, number 4.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say cute koala bear.
Nope.
Unacceptable.
I wonder what 12 HD means.
How about now?
It was cute koala bear, and then it switched to unknown actor really fast.
Damn it. How about now?
There you go.
Good now.
Man, that's a bad code right there. Glad I didn't write that. Anyway. Leland's done. Chef.
Yep.
What the fuck is going on there?
That's part of my intimidating display. Dave's helping.
Yeah. You are up, I think. Are you entangled? I can't even remember. No, you just cut his thing off. Wow.
I'm
Why don't
sorry, I
you roll
don't mean.
that- Why don't you roll that again? No. Go ahead and don't fumble.
How many ones have you pulled so far tonight, though?
That's at
Just 2 in the last 2 rounds.
I apparently did
But
not
I
roll
got a-
initiative.
20 last round as well.
I guess when you roll that many times, you're bound to hit more ones than everybody else.
Technically, before you attacked, not that it really matters here, he bites at you since you're close enough.
He doesn't even have an initiative. How does he bite?
That hit. Yeah, I forgot to roll it. He misses you since you are not entangled. He should have done this in the opposite order because now he tries to entangle you as well. But I think you get a second
Indeed.
attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and take your second attack first. And I have the feeling Tiger was doing something this round.
Didn't he just escape this round?
That was last round.
Oh, then I'm gonna shoot.
Sounds good.
Well, you can't. You don't have an initiative.
All right, you hit him, and he is. I'm just going to do him, but you can still do your shots, Tiger.
Okay.
I fight better when I'm entangled anyway.
Well,
And the poison is flowing
Dude.
through me.
oh, okay. I was real confused because I missed you, but it looked like an 18 on my die, but apparently it was a 7. Must have rolled when I stopped looking or something. Why don't you just roll however many shots you have and then do the damages all together?
I hit with 3.
Yeah, shoot them all at once as a
I'm
triple shot.
I'm not sure I understood the question. You hit. If that was the
They hit
question.
with a 3.
Oh, apparently, yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. You weren't targeting him. My bad. It missed.
Okay.
That one hits.
about
Though.
it? 9. Okay.
Little koala bear.
Damn.
Good shot. Damn. All right. Fane's entangled again. I don't think you can take more poison, probably. This thing's all
The
messed
first-
up. One of them's a koala bear. In retrospect, I think I fucked up the magic resist roll, but we're going with it. And I fucked up every single other one anyway, too. And I think we're good unless someone was doing something and just wasn't on initiative. Extra.
How threatening is this koala bear? Will I be able to just walk over and help Chef?
It is not a
I
danger.
mean, it's
Okay.
but
It's-
it is a 12 hit die koala bear.
It's 12 hit die koala bear.
So its Thaco's really good if it decides to attack.
And I have the feeling it still thinks it's a roper.
Sure.
The odds are really high. I don't remember exactly what the roll is, but I rolled a 16, so I feel the odds are... Wait, no, Chef rolled a 16. Nope, that was me. It just says I'm Chef for some reason. That said, I don't know what it would do as a koala. It's just standing there, like gaping its mouth at you ineffectively and taking its tiny, tiny little arms that don't stretch out anymore and trying to wrap you in them.
All right. I will leave off now and make my way over to help
Shit.
beat on the chef.
Actually, ropers have a 15 to 16 intelligence, so maybe it's smarter than that.
Gonna go wander.
Things are a little different than I remember them. It's probably going to go running off. It has a sense of self-preservation, I guess.
Can I whack it once on its way out?
If you're planning to attack it this round, yes. If you're returning to do other things, then no. Because either your call.
It goes.
Okay. It probably doesn't go that far. It's probably getting used to that new body. Looks like Chef's first. $100 hit point koala bear. You miss because you're terrible. And because you have half strength.
Well, he's also using a weapon he's not proficient with.
If you want to shoot at the running koala bear, you can, for what it's worth.
I don't.
Okay.
This thing has a very distinct eye. I want to shoot it right in its eyeball.
Yeah, get it right in the eye. No.
That's a harder shot.
It's a -10.
But it'll be so awesome when you crit.
Oh, yeah.
There. You actually still have to hit to crit. You were at a minus... Is that a -10?
I put it in the roll.
It's in the roll. He hit -2 AC.
You hit -2 with a -10. Okay.
He did roll a 19.
Yeah, that's still pretty good. All right. I think I have to do it as a head crit because I don't think I have eyes. But crit.
Lame.
What do you mean? What?
I should have just rolled a headshot then. That's not that's hard of a shot.
Well, no. I mean I can interpret what it says as an eyeball thing. Fine. I'll go open the damn book. Give me a D8. And a training.
D8.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're at -4 effectively to hit. This is to make me kill. Wait, I have Hacksack to the rescue. Find it. Grits fighter level. What level are you now?
6.
6. You get a -4 to hit. Piercing shot. Defender AC 0. Target size large. Doesn't matter for this. Location eyeball. They don't even have eye on the crit chart. Damn it.
Lame.
We'll do face upper center. That sounds accurate, right?
That's the medical term.
Wait. Yeah, face upper center. Boom. Crit. Guess what? Severity 0. Can that be right? That might actually be right. Well, it doesn't take the 6 you rolled because I had to do it through Hacksack, so I don't know what it rolled. Let me hit like 2 more. 0, 2, 3, 3, 0. Yeah, no, I think there's just it's got a good enough AC, and within -10 to the called shot, you effectively don't get crit damage. You did hit it in the eye though, which I will still say has the effect essentially of blinding it, but there's no additional damage.
All right, I'll take it.
Go ahead and roll your normal damage. Where's blind go? There it is. In the eye. Rothbert, what you doing?
I'm taking a shot at it.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
That'll hit. You are now effectively +4 to hit it because it's blind.
Okay. I can add that if you want me to.
I don't know how it. Hold on, you're not actually yet, Fang. Well, if you missed, I guess it doesn't matter. But
It does not, apparently.
actually, you had a no. Even with a +4, you just missed. I need to have it go because apparently I don't have its initiative though. It knew where Fane was already. Are you wrapped up right now? I feel like you are.
I am.
Okay.
It can just chomp me or whatever.
So it will chomp you despite being blind. Roll lots of force. That's what I need to do. 13 damage on 5d4. Not great.
Unfortunately, my armor already got broken this session, so it doesn't soak anything.
And it will flail wildly at Tiger. Despite being blind, I'm going to give it -10 instead of -4. See if it can wrap him up. Nope. Tentacle goes flailing wildly over your head, Tiger. So that would have hit other people. If you got another shot... Oh, sorry. Fane, you can take your... You already took your second attack, right?
I missed. Yeah.
Tiger, you can take another shot if you got one.
I do.
You do not get +4 to hit, because that's only for melee. They're blind, I believe.
That's the 3 hit.
You put another arrow in the eye?
No. I just rolled really badly. Oh, I didn't
you got
mean
a minus
to.
10. You got a -10 in there.
I did add 10 to that.
It says you missed by 10, so I'm going to assume that hits if you weren't doing the called shot.
Oh, he was doing a called shot. He always does called shots.
If you were doing a torso called shot, you missed.
I was not doing any called shot.
Okay, then you hit for normal damage.
Okay, and then here's my third attack. Well, that was damage.
Whatever. It looks like you hit twice. Just give me one more damage.
Yep.
Oh my god, so many rolls.
There. Boom.
All right. So Tiger puts an arrow in the eye, and the thing flails wildly about, and then he puts a couple more arrows, probably right down its beak. You just talk after it.
Blind.
What's the movement rate of a koala? Let's see if D&D has koala stats. Spirit Wallerin. They have koala. Movement rate 6.
Oh, I can catch that.
Intelligence super genius. That must not be a true koala. That must be some weird thing that looks like a koala. Here. Mammal. Koala. Huh. If you ever want D&D 2nd edition monster stats, you just Google the word Mojo Bob and then whatever monster you're looking for, and it takes you to a site where the guy took like every monstrous compendium and put them on there. It's a good time. Anyway, I mean, don't do that. That's illegal. I would never tell you to do that on YouTube. To my one listener, who probably doesn't get this far.
Because he's a huge Stargate fan and you've insulted him.
So, it probably takes like a minute for the roper to die as it flails around wildly, screaming, and it was already bleeding to death on top of the eye shot. Rothberg goes chasing after the koala, who's probably out of sight by the time you get here. Let me see where it would actually be going.
It's only been one segment.
It's been one round, Dave. You had a whole round to move.
Sorry. So it could move, half my speed.
Yeah.
In that one round.
Yeah. Or you moved 12?
No, I moved 9. Sorry, you're right.
Cheater. Let me figure
I got the armor on.
He was here.
Yes.
All right. So he can go about twice as far as that. I don't actually know where the hell he's going to go, so it might not matter. I don't see any way this ends well for him.
I'm good with that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he goes this way.
Yeah,
you probably hear that he went off in this direction.
Are we chasing him down?
Because he's probably making weird noises.
Okay. I'll
Get him.
Well, let's get everybody down here. Otherwise, we're splitting the party. And I will throw some healing out. Let's see.
Do the normal question: do we have rope, or is this a relatively climbable wall, or what?
Certainly, like Fane with his climb walls could get up it, but the rest of you, particularly Dave in armor, you're gonna want rope.
Hey,
anyone in armor is gonna want rope.
Chef, how much hit points do you need?
23.
Well, I'll take 23 then, and that extra 2 will go into Tiger.
You should probably also tell Derek to unheal the koala. The 25 you just healed it.
Oh,
Was it hurt?
I don't think so.
Actually, it must have been if it applied some of that healing.
Okay.
Well, no. I don't remember it ever getting hit.
I can't unselect it because it's not within my range.
Yeah, let's bring it back. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I did not give you experience for it, and I should, so let me do that. Because it's effectively defeated, whether you chase it down or not. That's just my cheater way to bring this up.
$32, and I needed.
That was like a solid 2,700 experience or something.
Tiger, you're healed up.
Thanks.
I'm just going to delete him, then you won't be targeting him anymore. Because I don't actually need a token for a cute koala bear. Unless he gets hit with a dispel magic. Then all bets are off. Jeff, you're still feeling weak.
All right, now that everybody's down here, do we want to march off and see if we can find him?
How many spells did you just cast, Dave? Or how many rounds of spells, I should say?
2 heals.
Okay.
And you said he went this way? Or we can hear him?
You heard him, like, I don't know what sound koalas make, but he's making some sort of weird, screamy, talky noise. Definitely going that way. Given that you spent 2 rounds casting, though, probably by the time you finally start moving, you don't hear him. You do see a mostly empty, dry cave here.
Mostly empty?
And as you walk up here, give me roll 4d6.
4d6.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, what's happening?
So far, so good. Let's do that 3 more
Did I-
times.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to roll one.
No, you want that. That's a good one. Just do 3 more.
Okay.
Get 9 or less on 3d6. So far, so good. So, oh, you need 2 or less on... Oh. All right, as you start stepping into the cavern, there's basically a weak spot on the floor that you've stepped on. You try to leap back in time, and the floor kind of collapses under you. Not the people behind you, just you. And you go sliding down kind of into a... It's not like a pit trap. It's more like a natural, like, oops, this was an unstable area.
Okay.
You and a bunch of stone go sliding down. Not sure how far yet.
Is there a hole left over my head, or is it closing behind me?
We'll find out in a moment. About 20 feet, you go sliding down. For 3 hole damage. I guess your armor protects you from most of the abrasions. It's more of a slide than a fall, probably, for you.
Right.
Bunch of rocks fall on you. But they're smaller, and they mostly bounce off your helm and your armor. I would say, other than the fact that it was probably uncomfortable, and you're now about 20 feet below the party, this is something that, given some time, you could extract yourself from and get back up, like even without ropes and stuff. Because it wasn't so much a pit as more of like a... Sinkhole's not quite the right word either, but... It kind of turned into like a funnel, almost.
Am I in another room, or am I...
You are, but not anything I have on the map, because it's basically just a small chamber directly below this. That It's kind of like a sinkhole made you fall down into a small cavern below you.
Is the koala in here?
Nope. But, you know, he weighed considerably less than you. Probably.
Okay.
So, actually, what does a koala bear weigh? Hold on. Yeah, 8 to 33 pounds. No, he's fine. Maybe they were really fat. I didn't know.
And he wasn't in this room, and he didn't go down this hole. All right.
Well, as you're laying down in your pit, staring straight up, probably, you do see right around here in the room itself there was a hole in the ceiling.
Oh,
so he might have gone up that.
Okay.
Koalas are good climbers, right? I'm assuming. I don't really know.
They can climb trees, yeah. How many trees are in this room?
At least one. Well, I rolled a 3 on his climb check, so he can climb the wall. It's fine.
They have strong arms, powerful legs, and sharp claws, suitable for climbing trees.
You really want to get this koala that I already gave you the XP for, and where for the rest of its life be a koala.
Well, okay. There's a hole in the ceiling. Is this like a hole in the ceiling that...
So probably you're the last one to notice it, because you've got other things on your mind. But yeah, there's so like right here, there's kind of a sinkhole where Dave stepped in, and the whole thing kind of shifted and fell in. Right around over here, there's a 5-foot diameter hole in the ceiling. It's pretty big, which is what makes it fairly visible. Honestly, it's probably more about here where you fell.
Okay.
And you're probably not a rush of water or anything, but there's just like a drip, drip, drip of water coming from the ceiling in here. So it's probably like erosion and such caused this. And probably the hole above you as well. That said, clearly the above you is not underwater, because that would not make any sense. And,
does this look like a decent passage out of here? The hole in the...
If you could get someone to dangle your rope down, someone who's good at climbing or spider climb or floating or flying or something, yeah. You, Rothbert, would have trouble getting up that hole.
Sure.
because it's not it's not super close to the wall. So even if you could wall climb, you'd have to do some hand over hand.
Or is this?
There are plenty of things to hold on to in the ceiling here, though. There's lots of rocks jutting out, stalactites, etc.
You want Twillin to go check it out?
You had the monk.
I want to know if you guys are taking the time to go straight to the hole, or if you're going to spend probably 5 minutes getting Rothbard out of the hole he fell in first.
Look for other sinkholes. Just in case.
You can just drop the spider ring down to him.
I don't think that'll
You
help.
can put it on.
He's like partially buried.
Yeah, I'm buried, so you guys help
well,
dig
you're
me out.
lame then.
Eager will help pull Rothbard out. Twillin will start up the hole.
Okay, with spider climb.
Yep.
The official map, because I had to do weird things to this one.
I'm only spending a couple minutes up this hole before I come back.
I'll be right back. All right, I cannot put it on the map because it's directly above this, but you are in kind of a smaller chamber with an exit passage here.
Okay.
And I'll put you here. But directly to your left instead of a wall is the chamber that like you come up the hole.
Okay.
What you see right here is it like breaks through into worked, dry, normal like Arcantian architecture, like more like what you were used to seeing upstairs.
I see coffins up here.
See, sarcophagus.
Sarcophagi.
Like. You do not see any creatures.
I see a glimpse of stairs over here.
There's a chance a koala's hiding in there or went that way.
Do I hear anything?
Probably lots of noise coming from below you as they work to extract Rothbard.
All right. I'm going to come back.
I believe, let me double check what you see here, because I think the map doesn't perfectly represent it because of weird over-under stuff.
I see a big statue arm pointing at me.
We'll just go with it. It's suspiciously dead ends right there.
Okay.
In fact, you're an elf, right?
Yep.
You can spot that there's a trapdoor in the floor at the end of that.
Okay.
All right. That was probably a couple minutes. Rothbard is at least standing now. You know, he's got the rubble off him.
All right. I'll pop back.
And he's probably climbing his way out with help. If someone throws you a rope or even just, kind of helps, you should be fine.
Is there something to tie off a rope to here?
Not
I
without
think it's more there's just enough of us to pull him up with a rope.
No, he's talking about getting you guys up to where he is, I think.
Never mind.
Yeah, there's stalagmites up there too, so you could probably find one of those tied to.
All right.
Back in the cavern part. Did I put a secret door in here? I should have. That would have made life easier. Everybody close your eyes. You're okay, obviously.
I looked away.
Just make that a door, and then you can only see through that if you're up the hole.
Okay.
Effectively. Is
that the way we're heading? Let's go.
It's where the koala must have gone.
All right, let's get up there.
As soon as Eric's spell runs out, we're kind of screwed, right?
Rest here.
Right. Is it time? Should we go back?
Oh, that reminds me. The air in here that you're breathing is probably pretty musty and old.
Meaning nobody is here. We could sleep here tonight if we had to.
Sure.
No, Dave. No.
You want to sleep with some sarcophagi?
Look at
All right, let's head back in.
It's like a bed. It's like a built-in bed in the dungeon.
All right, let's
Just
head back.
You climb in and you pull the lid shut. You're fine. You guys are leaving? All right.
How close are we on the spell? I don't know what time it is.
I
Got
believe
about 40 minutes left.
So
I feel better if we had one extra spell spare.
if you didn't have combat and you headed back cautiously, it would probably take you 10 minutes. And most of that is because you got to climb to do. If you really booked it, like, well, we know there's not traps and we're not expecting to run into anything, you could probably do it in like 3 minutes.
Do we want to keep searching this or go look for some more water to plod through?
Let's go check that branch path to the north. It's like over here somewhere.
Well, while we're down here, why don't we go this way too?
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Is that water up there? Is that what I see?
Yeah, that starts sloping back downward. Both. Wait, hold on. The other one must slope upward. Yeah, the other side slopes upward.
Well, let's check out the slope up then.
Sure.
Whoop.
Yeah, because an exit means an entrance to this area without having to go through the water.
Yeah. Is that a dead body over there?
2 of them. As you start moving up in the distance, you see it's weird. They gave a vague description of how they died, but don't tell me the DM how they died. Anyway, yeah, there's a couple pretty old dead bodies on the floor there. Well, you know what? You're guessing not that old. They have some gear on them. They look like they were probably adventurers.
Okay.
The bodies are like rotted, but they're not like pure skeletal yet.
I advance cautiously. Do I see anything else besides the dead bodies in the room?
No, not really. Other than the fact that they've got some gear on them.
Watch your feet this time.
Your what?
This
watch your feet.
Something a little different about this cave, though, is the ceiling in here goes up higher than your light. So as you come out of this kind of like 12-foot high tunnel and you look up, and it's just like at least 60 feet up.
Jesus.
Okay. Looking at the corpses, there's a definite chance they died from falling.
Okay.
One of them's wearing a suit of chainmail. They've got, backpacks, pouches.
Okay.
One of them's got like a short sword. I don't know. Like you can dig through them if you want. I'm just kind of trying to tell you what we see at a glance.
Sure. Does any of it magic?
I don't know where Basil's. Is Basil off on his own, or did he just get lost?
Yeah, lost.
Okay. I got you. Here. Boom. Oops. Boom. You're detecting magic?
Looks like.
Who? How?
Tina.
Yep, I will ask Tina.
Oh, okay. Then let's get Basil up here. Oh, Basil's got his weird thing coming out of his butt again. You guys all have that again? The vision?
What? No?
No.
Basil. Weird. All right. One of them has a helm that is magical.
I'll grab that.
And assuming you're fully tossing the bodies, which yes
Yep.
or no?
Yes.
Then one of them has a pouch with a bunch of broken glass in it. However, in there is also a vial that is not broken, and that is magical.
Okay. I'll pull that.
And The other one has a chunk of Arcanum on him, which is magical.
I'll pull that too.
Beyond that, there's a suit of chainmail that's not in terrible condition, but it's not magical. You see some gems in a pouch. There's a staff that is non-magical. There's a short sword that is non-magical. There is a solid silver rod, 2 inches in diameter and 3 feet long. Oh, my bad. With a lump of Arcanum soldered to its head. So it was like someone made a fancy...
Arcanum stick.
What do you call it? A baculus? Is that what it's called? Yeah, well, yeah, the little, kind of like, yeah, I'm the king. It's my rod of, I don't know, pointing at things and feeling cool. Anyway, that was the Arcanum, so my bad. I mean, granted, it's still a lump of Arcanum. You can do whatever you want with it, but it's attached to the stick. The long rod, the hole, circular. Words are hard. I'm going to give Dave some stuff. Dave, you're taking this magic helm?
Yes.
I don't have that thing typed up. I'm just going to put... You know what? We're going to stop here.
Okay.
Need to give out loot. There. That way I won't forget.
Cool.
Oh, I guess these are pretty... Never mind. They weren't rotted. They were skeletal by now. Their corpses are 1,500 years old.
Okay.
Wow. That seems too old, actually, for the timeline. These must be some of the original explorers of Arden Vul back in the day when the kingdom first found this place. Maybe even sooner. Congratulations, guys. You've uncovered a piece of history here. This belongs in a museum. Okay. I needed about 3 more ropers. That would have done the trick. 3 more koalas.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
Okay.
I think the shield I have is giving me too much of a bonus.
Okay. I can just look at your sheet if you're just toggling something on and off.
Well, okay. The
medium shield plus 2?
you're looking at my you can see my character sheet. Is that right? Okay. Look at the +1. Look at the +1 shield. It's got 4 ranks, and it goes from +1 to +2 to +3 to +4. Now look at the +2 shield. It has 5 ranks, but it starts at +3 and goes up to +7. I think I'm getting 2 more than I should be.
I think you're not getting... Yeah, something's weird.
I should just have 2 more rungs of hit points, and shields start at +1. I think the medium shield +2 is giving me 2 more points somewhere for some reason.
It gives AC 3 with a 2 modifier. Well, here's the real question. If you unequip it, does your AC go to 2?
Yeah, it follows the shieldless and rear numbers.
It might just be a display error where the +3 should actually be +1. And
I've got 3 rungs on my +2 shield, and I am getting 5 AC out of that.
Okay, I see. Huh. Why is the +1 one work then? That's weird. All right, well, no one has to stick around. They don't want you. We're done.
Yeah. Good. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Like if like the +1 modifier, I don't know how these things interact. If I change the
Dave, do you have a backpack and a backpack?
I have containers inside containers. Yes.
Where's your +1 shield?
It's out next to my other one. Like I said, I pulled it out of the backpack because I was going to switch to it, and even totally undamaged, it was worse than my damaged shield.
I don't even see it on your sheet. I don't know why I'm not seeing it.
I got them right here, right next to each other. You see my stream?
No. There's something screwed up on your sheet because I do not see it. It is not there for me.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah. Try moving it like into your backpack and back out.
Okay. Come on. Yeah.
Don't move it. Hold on.
It's in my backpack of.
Damn it. We both kept looking at it. Now I see it.
Okay.
Move it out again.
All right.
I don't see it when it's not in your backpack. That is bizarre. All right, well, put it back in your backpack just so I can click on it and do things to it.
You see it in the backpack?
Yeah. Shield, AC3, modifier 2. I wonder if it's a problem with the damage. Like, if I set it... Okay, you have 29 damage on it right now. If I set it to 0...
No.
It didn't go up. So if I start giving you damage, is it going to drop the AC? It's good now. It's fixed. I don't know what the... Hold on.
Yeah, it's fixed now.
Okay, no, there's something wrong once it takes enough damage. That's where the bug is. Is it once it drops a level? That's good.
Yeah, it's... God damn it. Hold on.
This is weird. If I do it through the interface... Oh, you're good. You're too high now.
Yeah.
If I do it through that clicking, it works. If I do it through setting the number on the item, it breaks.
Interesting.
So I'll look into that, but at least we know what causes it.
Right.
Wish list. Setting. Shield remaining HP via lost box. Causes bug. It's probably just not doing whatever recalculation it has to do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What just happened?
You unequipped your shield? That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I put. I'm equipping the other one. There we go. Yeah,
Dave, you should pull out your laser pistol. Oh, I got to do the laser pistol. Okay. Do laser pistol stats. That's what I was supposed to do last time and forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, I looked into that other thing. I believe it is the module tokenizer.
Oh, cool. I'm going to try that right now. I'm leaving. Game's going.